living large and taking charge, big boys.
Listen up, it's Danny and Tay, and we are heard. Hey y'all, Happy New Year. Welcome back to Heard the Podcast. It's episode 80, what is it? 82. Episode 82. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media at Heard the Podcast. It's HERD the Podcast. Make sure you guys listen to us on all podcast streaming platforms. It's HER' the Podcast. And make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Alrighty then. So that Chloe and Halle clip that we posted is getting up there. So make sure y'all, it's almost at 1K views. So make sure y'all click on that.
Get it to 2, bitch.
Yeah,
Let's
get
go.
it to, oh, okay.
Not bitch, sorry.
But
that's just how I talk.
But anywho, Happy New Year or whatever. We had our New Year conversation already off mic. So if you missed it, you missed it. Anywho, so a couple of random things before we start the topics. Did you catch some of the New Year's Eve performances?
I didn't even know they were dropping a ball. I just thought they wasn't doing shit. Everybody can say, y'all see the ball drop? No.
Oh, I didn't know a ball dropped.
Yeah, but I heard it was the saddest thing. Somebody told me it was like 15 people there. It was like nobody. I was like, well, so I ain't missed nothing then.
They're not
He was
supposed to
like,
be.
nah.
It's supposed to only be, I don't get to select few or something. But nah, you know, they pre-record something. Sometimes they do like live performances, and the other ones they do pre-recorded ones. So I guess all the performances were pre-recorded.
No, I know when the ball dropped, they told me it was live, but they
talking about the New Year's Rockin' Eve? The Ryan Seacrest jump?
I don't even know. He
talking
just
about
said,
that one.
You see the ball? I think that was live, but they didn't have like no, like, you know,
it was
sound bites of
quote unquote
audience
live. It was quote unquote live.
Quote unquote live.
Oh, that should be pre-recorded. Unless it's in Times Square. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know, but a lot of the performances be pre-recorded anyway.
I have no clue what the fuck it was. I didn't even know about it.
But I caught, I saw on YouTube the Saweetie performance. She did like it was sponsored by Bud Light, or was it Bud Light or Budweiser or whatever?
It was Budweiser.
Budweiser, yeah. So it was her and Post Malone. They also had a Budweiser sponsorship for him too.
He loves beer.
And oh yeah, he sure does. But I saw her performance, and so I think she's getting better when it comes to like stage performances and things like that. But she came out. So one thing I didn't really too much care for is like she had like this big like icy sparkly like cloud thing that she was holding over her head, like a little like she was really trying to give like high fashion couture editorial or whatever. I get where she was going with it, but it wasn't really it was kind of awkward to me, and especially as a performance, and like you're like walking around and trying to perform with it on, and on top of that I feel like the camera person wasn't really doing it too much justice either. Like she performed 2 songs like doing it. She performed Back to the Streets, and I think it was Tap In When I think, or maybe it was another song, I don't know. But like it wasn't really she performed Icy with the over her head, I think. But yeah, like I just didn't really think it was just,
I'm gonna look at it.
I just thought it was kind of awkward. I feel like that was better. That's better suited for like a nice photo shoot. But like for you to move around in and do like, you know, movements and gestures.
Yeah, I feel like that's not like
I feel like it's a bit awkward, you know. But I think I see what she was going. She was trying to give it like high fashion couture editorial situation.
It just didn't work.
But it didn't work for me. I didn't care for that. And then also she. Remember that she was mad that Best Friend song featuring Doja Cat got leaked?
Yes.
So she performed a little bit of that on her performance too. I suggest you go check it out. It sounds like a cute song so far. Yeah, it sounds like a cute song so far. I can't wait for the video because I think that when she releases the song, she's gonna release it with the video, which I love. I love when people release videos together. But yeah, it's a cool song. I feel like I think I would like it more if I saw the visual with it.
Okay.
Because with songs, like when I hear new music, I always try to visual. Or when I hear like a single, quote unquote, a single from someone, I just try to visualize. Okay, like where am I listening to this, and like do I feel like this is like a staple of a song?
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but whatever. And then also, Doja Cat's performance. She performed on the New Year's Rockin' Eve, and you know she performed her hits or whatever. I just love Doja Cat, but I know she's tired of that damn Say So song. I know she is.
I would be at this point. I would be, but you know they're gonna perform.
But she performed Juicy and Like That and Say So, and I think one more song as well.
I still play Juicy like it came out yesterday.
Yeah.
Period.
She also released some exclusive YouTube performances of those songs as well. You didn't see it?
No.
Oh yeah, she performed. So she released like exclusive performances on YouTube of that, just like a visual performance.
I love to see her perform.
Like a visual live performance of those. It was Juicy Like That, Streets, and it was another song she did. I can't remember what it was.
I'm gonna look that up.
Juicy Like That, Streets, and it wasn't Say So that she performed. She performed another song. Let me see if I can find it. But she performed. She performed those songs. Yeah, that sparkly cloud thing.
She looks like a jellyfish.
Oh, like an octopus.
Jelly.
Well, you should do like a jellyfish.
On the Masked Singer, there was a jellyfish, and they look just like that, basically.
Yeah, it's just that's better for like a photo shoot.
Right. If y'all watch the Masked Singer, that's the jellyfish, basically.
Yeah, like that's like more of a photo shoot. I see what you were trying to do.
It's cute. You're
trying to give like high fashion. You're trying to give because honestly with Saweetie,
it's not working for me though.
With Saweetie, like this past year and a half, like she really has been popping out with the looks.
She has, yes.
Yeah,
I will give her that. Yes.
Like her and Rico Nasty, I feel like they're like on the rise to becoming like fashion icons.
For sure.
Because like Rico Nasty, she has like this like she's very punk rocky and like very much she's very edgy.
She gives it to us every time.
She gives it to us all the time. And with Saweetie, she's so pretty and like that she's like the favorite pretty girl. So she can pop out. She has the right styles at the moment. She can pop out with anything and like what I'm saying.
If these were photos, they would be bomb.
Like that's a good.
I don't see this working for a performance.
Or maybe a music video or something. You just laying down on the couch with that on.
A quick little scene or something.
But you
for
just
a
like
performance.
It's just not giving. It's just awkward to me. I don't like it.
It's too much.
Not for no. I don't like that. I don't like that.
It just looks heavy.
It looks awkward to me. It doesn't look right. I don't like that. I don't like it.
It's probably not heavy, but it looks like
it. Just I don't like. It's like you see. It's just not.
It's
just awkward. It's awkward. So they're trying to do like movements and stuff with it, but it's just not.
I'm not here for it.
Yeah.
She should have just. No.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll watch the rest of it later when I can hear it.
Yeah. It's just. Let me see what was the Doja Cat songs that she performed.
I'm about to look her up now.
Yeah, it was cute though. Let me see. It was Juicy Like That and Streets and Talk Dirty. So she did 4 performances on that. But the thing is, like, she did 4 like visual live performances with that on her YouTube channel. But she gave 2 looks for each song. So she gave like a Christmassy look for the song, then she gave like a regular vibe for the song. Yeah, it was real cute. Yeah, Doja Cat, she's like she's gonna be. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can go ahead and say whatever y'all want to say about whatever scandal y'all want to say. But Doja Cat, she's gonna go down as one of the best entertainers because she can sing and she can rap and she can dance. She can give you a performance. Like she can really give it to you.
She's a whole package. She
She really is.
And and I'm still not over that performance when I forgot what she sang. The last performance we talked about when she made it into like a whole rock situation.
Mm-hmm.
She can do whatever genre at this point. She can do whatever.
She reminds me of Rihanna with Rihanna. You may not think that Rihanna is like the best vocalist, but her voice is flexible enough to like bend genres. If that makes sense.
Like this bitch walking around with a mullet right now. Like she's very eclectic with music, with style, fashion, everything. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're kind of in the same boat.
So and also I think I said this before, but just in case I didn't, I was watching Armand Wiggins and like he's not really a fan of Doja Cat. I guess because of the the scandals and things. I don't know, whatever. But
get into him.
You tried to get into him.
When you first like found out about him, I tried to watch him, but it didn't do anything for me. I cut it off like in 5 minutes.
Wow.
I don't know. It didn't do anything for me. Like I did not. He was not funny to me. No shade to him. Like get your coins and your views, baby. But it didn't appeal to me. I'll just say that.
One thing he said was that because this year Megan has been like one of the hot topics this year, and like you notice that like she has had a lot of magazine covers.
Yeah.
And like he was saying, that could have been Doja, because the thing is with Doja Cat, like she performed at a lot of award shows though. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. But he said with Doja Cat, it could have been Doja Cat getting a lot of those cover stories and spreads and stuff. Because like if you notice that Doja Cat really didn't have that many magazine spreads. Did she have any this year at all? Any magazine spreads at all?
If she did, I don't know about it. I don't remember seeing her.
Yeah. But I mean, I didn't really care about that too much because like they had her at Billboard, they had her at AMA, they had her at Audible Awards front and center, getting those awards and performing. Right. So I guess I don't know. Maybe because Hot Pink was too old for them to even like have a whole story on her. I don't know. Or maybe it was because of the scandals and stuff. But I mean, either way, she was front and center at the damn award shows, and she was trending every time she performed. So
every time.
Anywho, so that, and then also, I want to get on the Chloe and Halle for just a hot second. So once again, guys, go and view our recent Chloe and Halle clip on our YouTube channel. Get that up to 1K and possibly 2K. But I just want to say, I just want to clap my hands again for their visual performances. Yeah, I just want to say it again, and I don't think that we recorded it, but you know how Chloe went viral for like being like real sexual in their live performance. We didn't
record that, but
yeah.
I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all.
Because she's like the older sister, so let her, she's curvy, so let her,
I love her body.
Embrace herself. You know what I'm saying? Without you comparing her to her younger sister.
Let me tell you, my body was like that, baby. Okay.
You must got me fucked up.
Period.
Yeah, I love me some Halle. Some Chloe, both of them. Anywho, and then also, 2 more random things. Did you know that? I didn't know that Aaron Ray and the rapper Day Sulan, they go together. They real cute, too.
For how long?
I don't know, but they go together. It's real cute. She posted a little video of them in a mirror, and she was, like, throwing that ass back on him. It was real cute. They together.
I just found out my boyfriend's cousin, she loved Aaron Ray like you are.
He's really. I don't know why he needs to hurry up and like pop because he has some.
Y'all the
good
only two people I know that's ever heard of him.
He has some good music.
I know.
He has some good shit.
He's very talented.
Yeah,
he has an amazing voice.
Yeah, and his music is really fucking good.
Like he's underrated.
That's why I'm mad about the whole thing because I'm like I feel like he would do more shows and I feel like I will be there. Because right now he's not like a huge mainstream nigga yet, so that means that his performances are going to be more intimate, and that's what I like. That's what I like. So
the less people, the better.
Yeah,
but
yeah, they go together. It's real cute.
Okay,
have you heard her music yet? Day Salon.
I think when you first brought her up, but to be honest, I forgot about her since.
Because
I didn't know she was.
Do you remember what you thought about it?
No, I don't remember.
Okay. Okay. Anywho. I stumbled upon like something on Twitter. Twitter can be very educational.
Look at this. Janaka did a whole Chilombo medley on YouTube.
Y'all. Yeah, they all doing that shit
right now.
I'm guessing because they can't do shows, so I guess they make money from this.
No, but like the next time I get high, I'm just gonna listen to this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, oh my God.
just float.
I might have weed in my purse somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. But anywho,
there you go, right there. I'm gonna astral project and listen to this shit high.
Can your boyfriend come over?
Can he come over?
And with some weed? Can you bring some shit over?
Can I ask him?
Please, I want to smoke. Okay. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I stumbled upon something on Twitter, and so I didn't know. This is my fault for not being, I guess, musically inclined enough, but I didn't know that Black Eyed Peas had a whole black girl before Fergie. I didn't know that. Yeah. Her name is Kim Hill.
What?
Her name is Kim Hill. And I stumbled upon this on Twitter because they, damn, did I bookmark the shit? Oh, I probably didn't, child.
Kim Hill.
Her name is Kim Hill. And actually, they tweeted about it. And they attached a video.
The Black Eyed Peas it.
Huh? No, not it was somebody random. I didn't bookmark it, but someone tweeted it and attached a video of her being in one of the videos or whatever and singing a song, and I'm like, oh my God, it's a song that everyone has heard. I'm like, I never knew that this was them. Let me try to find the video. I found it on YouTube, but her name is Kim Hill, and so when I saw that on Twitter, I saw it on Twitter because they attached a video of the song that I knew of, but I didn't know it was them. And then they also attached a video of her doing an interview, like doing like a web story, whatever the fuck, a web exclusive or whatever.
Yeah.
With I think it was New York Times or Time magazine. Let me see. Hold on. Kim Hill. It was for New York Times. She did a op docs. It's by I was in the Black Eyed Peas, then I quit. Almost Famous by Op Docs. It's a series on the New York Times.
I'm gonna watch
YouTube.
that.
So I watched only 13 minutes. I watched it, and so yeah, it talked about how she was in the Black Eyed Peas and how like they were indie at first, and like people like mainstream were trying to get a hold of them, and they were trying to like change them and make her sexualize herself, and she wasn't down for that, so she ended up quitting and stuff. And then Fergie came along, and she was talking about how like she had no bad feelings about it. She said her and Fergie have never met before, but if she did see her tomorrow, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
And her and Will.i.am are still cool. Everything's cool. Let me see if I can find the Black Clip movie. Let me see.
It's crazy how that never made like how a lot of people don't fucking know that. Like that's crazy.
Let me see. Yeah, because it was just they weren't really big at first.
Yeah.
This video. See, the thing is like the video is time stamped to be 10 years ago, but I don't even think it was because when did Black Eyed Peas pop? When did my humps come out? I feel like I was in like middle school
for sure.
Yeah, so the timestamp on this video with Kim Hill in it is 10 years ago, but I don't think that's they probably uploaded it 10 years ago, but it was way before that.
Yeah, it was for sure.
Yeah, I can tell it was because look at the video. But let me just play the song right now. What is
I would have never known.
Yeah, I didn't know that was them.
So is she solo now? Like what is she doing?
So apparently she does like little things here and there. I think I've Googled her and it said like she did DJing at one point, then she started some cosmetic line or whatever. So yeah, so she's getting to like different endeavors, those types of things.
Bitch, I look her up on music.
Like because you notice that Fergie not with Black Eyed Peas no more either. And I read up on that, and they said that she wanted to focus on being a mom, Fergie.
That's fine, cause she done been through like drugs and everything.
So she was on drugs.
Yeah, they said she was on meth.
Oh God.
But I remember when I want to say, what show was it? When she was hosting
The Four or something like that.
The Four, her eyes used to look a little like dilated.
And then it was that national anthem, that thing.
Oh my God, she sounded so bad. They was laughing her out. She sounded really bad. And I'm like, bitch, you can do better than that.
I don't know what the hell was going on with that.
And she, like, I really think she believed she sounded good. Like,
I don't know. I don't know. Somebody pushed her to. Somebody probably forced her into doing the performance because maybe she wasn't ready and she was just because she hadn't released music in a while when she did
right.
that.
And mind you, even with drugs,
she tried to come out.
That
though.
Shit will fuck your voice up.
She tried to come back out a few years ago.
I know she did.
With like YG. She had a song with YG and a song with Nicki Minaj, but
I remember she had this song called MILF Money. And
it had Kim Kardashian and all them in it. Yeah.
I remember that, and it was a cool song, but I wasn't like I didn't care about it. No offense. I love her as a person, but like be a mom. That's what you do.
Do your thing and take care of yourself.
Do what you got to do. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's gonna keep you on the right path. Then do what you got to do.
Anywho, all right. So moving along to the pop culture topics real quick. So over the Christmas holidays and stuff, girl, Iggy Azalea was shooting.
Oh yeah,
she was on Instagram spilling it all. So apparently, Playboi Carti didn't spend time with them and their newborn on Christmas, and he had a whole side chick and was cheating on her, and this and that, this and that. So it's a whole big thing, a whole drawn out thing. I'm not gonna get too much into that, but. Girl, I just was curious. I'm like, cause how old can Playboi Carti be? Cause I know that Iggy Azalea got to be a cute. Cause I was like, I already knew that Iggy Azalea had to be in her 30s, right? Because she wasn't when Fancy came out. She was in her late 20s, I believe. And I don't, you know what I'm saying. So
somebody
let me
somebody
Google.
Was like, she got a whole baby mother.
You said what?
Somebody said something about somebody didn't know that she had a child, and so it was like, I didn't know her baby mother was Playboi Carti. Oh, and I was just like, oh my God. Oh. Yeah, wow.
Let me see. Playboi Carti, Jordan Terrell Carter, is 24 years old. He'll be 25 this year in September. Well, he's a young nigga. And then Iggy Azalea, with her grown ass, she is 30 years old. She just turned 30 last year. So I'm like, even then, like, I just feel like that's weird. I just wouldn't be with no, because honestly, a 24-year-old nigga, 23-year-old nigga, like, he was 23. I know that, when he was 23, she was like already 28, 29. So I'm like, sis, like, even that age, I couldn't do that. No, because y'all are at different
times in your lives. Like, you're still 23, you still going. We was going to the club,
but even with nigga, that's talking about a 23-year-old nigga. That's extra young because they extra young.
I know that's true. But I'm just thinking like, what I was going to the club like every other fucking day at 23. Like, what the fuck? You're two different mindsets now because you're a woman.
I just couldn't catch me no little young nigga like that.
That's a big age gap. It's not like
I can't do it. And then also she was talking about how like he didn't sign the birth certificate, so the baby don't got his last name or nothing like that. So I'm like, like this little nigga, he's a little ass nigga for real. He a young nigga for real. Like, what did you expect? But like, I'm not blaming it on her because he a whack ass nigga for that. Sign a damn birth certificate. What the fuck you doing?
Wild. Like, bitch, that's your child.
But then on top of that, like, I just feel like, girl, like, did you think that, well, this can't be, see, I can't make this about, because he don't have, to my understanding, he doesn't have any other kids, so I can't say that, oh, you saw him, you know, what makes you so special that he will treat you differently, so I can't say that, but, I don't know, like, I just feel like if y'all not married, you know what I'm saying, if y'all not married, like, I just, things like this shouldn't be a surprise to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you getting so mad that he didn't sign this, and the things like she said that they fucked like a week before Christmas. So I'm like, you still let him fuck, and you know what I'm saying? You finding out about all these side chicks and him fucking this bitch and him not seeing his son to go out with this bitch and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So it's just things like that. I just feel like honestly, it just makes me not want to have kids until I'm married. Until I'm married, or I'm with your ass. At least
let me have a ring.
Or I'm with your ass for at least a cute little 5 years or something like that. Because I need something stable. I need something like with some miles on it for me to have a kid by you. Because I'll be damned for me to be doing this shit.
Having a kid with any damn body, and then they turn out to be the worst shit going. And this shit's happening. It's like a village. A child needs
and if I ever do have kids without being married, I'm making sure that there's some type of custody agreement in place because niggas is doing some wild shit.
You will not fuck me and my child over.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or try to take my kid from me or some shit like that.
Because I got too many friends with trifling ass baby fathers. Like, I see that shit every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
no. I don't care if we together with the baby. I want some sort of like court ordered custody situation going on.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to do no wild shit.
So it's not none of that extraness.
Because on top of that, when it comes to these dog ass niggas and these black ass niggas, like I feel like a lot of times the mom be ignorant too, and the mom enables them. Because when it comes to moms and their sons, like it's wild. I don't know what the fuck y'all be thinking. Like y'all be letting these niggas like do whatever they want to do, and y'all be like making excuses for them and not holding them accountable.
Wow. That's wild.
Yeah, so I just that's and it tells you just because y'all white bitches and y'all non-black bitches gonna take up these black men, think they ain't gonna disrespect y'all like they do people of their own race.
I was just talking about Fabulous yesterday.
What he wrote something on Instagram, I think. What did he do?
It was all about family and gotta take care of home and shit like that. But I'm like, niggas was commenting like, then you like
he cheats on her.
You cheat on her, you beat her ass, all that of shit. Yeah. And you still ain't married this girl.
Oh, they're not married yet?
No.
Did he propose, right?
I don't even know if he proposed, but he might have proposed. But they're not married.
Yeah, so I don't take things like that from niggas like that seriously. I love his music. I love you, Fabulous. But yeah, like he definitely cheat. He probably cheated on her yesterday or something. They cheat all the time.
Did. Literally, he probably
all
did.
of them, they love to preach this shit, but y'all cheat on y'all wives all the time.
But practice what you preach. Don't sit there and say all this family shit. And you not even being no family man, you cheat on this bitch all the time.
Just 2 years ago, you was like swinging a knife at her or something like that, or some shit happened.
It was like, remember that video went viral?
Yeah,
he just bucked at her like this from afar.
Didn't he like knock her teeth out or something like that?
He did. He knocked her teeth out. Yeah, I forgot about that. He did.
So what do you talk? Even when T.I. be saying shit, and I feel like I don't listen. And I be so Taylor. I be like, if we ever make it big, they gonna replay some of the shit that we say. I don't give a fuck. But
this is my opinion. And
when T.I. be saying shit, I'm like, nigga, you probably cheated on your wife an hour ago.
No,
like,
for
nigga,
real.
You stay cheating on your wife. Like,
sorry.
Don't preach shit to me, nigga.
That's my
Don't
thing.
say nothing.
Get your shit together.
Don't say nothing.
Practice what you preach.
Because he cheats on Tiny. But, she allows it, so.
And the thing is, it's like, as a woman, I want to feel bad for you. But if you allow somebody to treat you that way, they're going to. No. That's what I mean. If you allow somebody to treat you a certain way, they're going to continue to.
He even said it. He was like, on a family hustle. He was like, if this happened in private, all we would have was a conversation. And that would be it. Because he knows.
But it's the fact that people saw it. And so now it has to be talked about. That's some bullshit.
Now she want to act like she ain't having.
As a kid, if you have a bully,
they want to go on red table.
As a kid, if you have a bully in school, the bully's gonna keep fucking with you until you nut that shit in the bud. If you allow them to bully you, they're gonna continue to bully you. That's with anything. Anybody.
And with niggas, you keep taking them back, they gonna keep doing the same shit.
Thank you.
Like,
it's a pattern. It's the same pattern over and over.
Just because they make you think you have the power, just because they cry and beg, that don't mean shit. Nothing. Ooh.
Anywho.
Yes, that was the last of the random list. Okay, on to shit, my bad. That wasn't the random list. I'm tripping. Anywho, yeah. So, speaking of that, so I came across this clip of so Sidora is on the Real Housewives of Atlanta now.
Yeah.
I still don't watch it.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't watch it, but I came across this clip on Twitter about how I guess her husband would leave unannounced days at a time, like, and not tell her kids, her or the kids where he will be going.
Yeah, like he said he was gone like 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days.
She kept asking him where he was,
and he wouldn't really answer. He would dance on the questions.
He eventually said he was out of state somewhere.
Like to the beach or something about a beach or something like that. I'm like, you was out cheating.
Either way, why are you being so secretive, bitch?
You said what? Right, it's that, and then also like her, just the fact that she's just sitting there like having a sitting there talking. I'm like, girl, if you don't pack your bags and file that
shouldn't even be a conversation. I shouldn't have to ask you.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, don't even fucking try to rationalize with him. Don't even try to sit there and give him a chance. Like, no, nigga, don't give me a reason. Nigga, no, I want a divorce because you're cheating.
I would have changed the locks and have all this shit sitting outside. So when you come back, it's here it is. Get the fuck out.
And the fact that like it was just like this nigga was sitting here like thought it was okay, and he tried to, how niggas try to dance around shit, and like he's like, as a black man, and I'm like, nigga, if you don't shut your dumb ass up,
bitch, you was
shut your ass
somewhere
up.
Probably they don't.
But the thing is, like, you would just leave because he probably ain't have no way of lying. Because nigga, where could you? For what reason are you going out of town for?
For 3. He said it was like 4 days, I think, and he wasn't answering no phones.
Yeah, he was
nothing.
cheating.
Nigga.
He was
That's
cheating.
what I'm saying. Like, stop lying. Stop what you doing. Like, you were fucking cheating. I'd rather you be brutally honest and say here, lie to my face.
See, I don't have the mental health for that. I can't do it.
I'm not about to sit and argue with you and ask you where you been for 4 days.
No way of like me staying.
I'm not going to do that.
Staying with you and trying to sit there and like work things out.
Reason with you and when
you have a conversation and try to sit there and like explain to you what you did was wrong, because nigga, you know you was wrong.
Thank you.
These niggas be stupid. They don't be that stupid. They be dumb to even do the shit. It's dumb to do the shit, period. But like, nigga, you know what the fuck you doing. Girl, please. I couldn't be. Shit. That's why I'm like, girl, I don't even care. That's why, girl, I don't know about marriage, Taylor. I don't know, man.
I
don't know, man. I don't know.
It's very stressful.
I don't know, child. I just gotta pick the right one. I'll say that, child, because shit like that ain't gonna fly with me. You got me fucked up. I don't give a fuck who the fuck. What?
I don't give a fuck about who you are. None of that shit, bitch. You was gone 4 days.
You need a break, or I need to step away, nigga. No, let me step away. No, you want me to be here with the kids, right? What makes it cool for you to do that and not me?
This shit would have been on the porch and the locks would have been
changed. Please, girl, please. I would have been. Girl, I'm not sitting there having no damn. No, I'm gonna go file this paperwork and call it a day. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, because like, what are we even? If you're not going to
tell, because Sidora is fine. She's gorgeous.
But I shouldn't have to ask you where the hell you been for 4 days.
I shouldn't have to sit there and rationalize. I shouldn't have to sit there. I don't
ask him multiple times.
Exactly. But the thing is, like, she's sitting there like trying to explain to him why it's wrong that you did that. No. But
she should not have to. She should not have to.
Yeah,
that's my issue.
So DaBaby says that he is planning on retiring from being a rapper in 5 years and focusing on his record label. He has a record label called Billion Dollar Baby Entertainment. He said 5 years, but I mean, when rappers say they're gonna retire, I don't really believe it.
Yeah, J. Cole said it, and I'm stressed.
Right, but didn't he drop a project?
It was like it had like 3 or 4 songs.
But still, he ain't retiring shit.
He said his album's coming, but he's gonna retire. Because I guess he's cool with his Dreamville label. But
girl,
like, bitch, if you don't drop some music, bitch.
Jay-Z said he was going to retire 3 times already and dropped about 4 albums since then.
I know. That's why I'm not gonna take it serious till you like. So I really, really, really see that you not about it. You know what I mean?
But I understand why they say they're gonna retire and focus on their labels and stuff. Because honestly, like. That's where the real money is. You see how all these like rappers and singers complain about their contracts and shit, because it be the people of the labels that are in control. So I guess they want to be more in control.
Yeah,
they see it's a business.
But you can still drop music in between here and there. Like KOD came out a couple years ago. Like
maybe he feels like it's not financially worth it.
Take a few years and do what you gotta do and come back like you've been doing.
Maybe he feel like it's not financially worth it.
Man, fuck his opinion. I don't care.
Does he own? I wonder if DaBaby owns his masters.
Everybody knows I love J. Cole. I love J. Cole's music. I need you to give me. I love your artists as well. Don't get me wrong.
Because you see, DaBaby had dropped like back-to-back albums. I think that was because he wanted to get out of his deal.
Maybe. He dropped some Future right
because Future was doing the same thing a few years ago. He was dropping back-to-back projects because they wanted y'all his, I don't know if he's still in a deal or not, but I know at one point he was trying to get out of a deal, so he was dropping like back-to-back projects.
Maybe that's why he did it.
But yeah, I guess they want to be more of a business person, I guess, because it's a pandemic, honestly, and a lot of musicians, they depend on shows and stuff. Yep. But if they had like a real business, a real lucrative business where it didn't really matter what climate it was, they will be making money regardless. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he's trying to be smart about the whole situation.
I understand that, but J. Cole's one of the artists where I need his music. Yeah. Like, I listen to J. Cole all the time. I'm talking about back to the mixtapes, everything. I can go, he's one of them artists, I can just go to your name and just hit shuffle, and I don't have to skip a thing. Mm-hmm. So I need J. Cole's music. Mm-hmm. Kendrick, I don't know what the fuck you're doing either, sir.
What is he doing? He's not dropping nothing? I think I saw something about him like a few months ago.
He keeps saying he's working on it, it's coming, but like, it's been like 3 years or something. Like,
he probably won't come out with a surprise, because I think Eminem came out with an album not so long ago. I think.
But Kendrick will drop that shit and don't tell nobody he's dropping it.
He dropping it, but he probably got a whole bunch of He probably when he drops his shit, he probably gonna have a whole bunch of collaborations on that joint.
Yeah,
but,
I know it'll be worth the wait, but it's just like, I love y'all. Yeah, they're two of my favorite artists ever. Like, I need your music.
Yeah, I like them a lot. Yeah, I haven't seen.
I've seen both of them twice live. Like, I go every time I drop an album, I go see y'all niggas. Like, come on. Mm-hmm. I probably can't now, but
Okay, so. All right, so I saw this on Twitter a while ago. I just never had a chance to bring it up on the show, and it reminded me of our conversation about how the character Angela off of Boy Meets World, how that actress experienced back behind the scenes racism or covert racism, things like that. So I came across this article from Shadow and Act, and it's about the show Heroes. And the actor Leonard Roberts, he plays. See, I never watched the show Heroes ever, so I don't even whatever. But it's the actor Leonard Roberts is a black man. He's a black actor. He played on the show alongside Ali Larter. So if y'all don't know the names, Leonard Roberts. If y'all black, y'all probably saw Drumline, the nigga, the strict nigga, the corny nigga, the one that was like took his job seriously. That nigga, the one band, one sound nigga. That nigga, one band, one sound. The Pulse nigga. That nigga was like the Pulse. So that nigga on Drumline, the press ass nigga. And who else? What else he play on? He was on. Ooh, what else did he play on?
You talking about the bald one?
The bald head nigga, yeah.
He was on Love Jones. I watched Love Jones.
It was in Love Jones too?
Yeah, he was on Love Jones, yeah.
What else he play in?
Remember that other nigga that was running the band? It was like, he looked like Solange. I just had to throw that out.
Oh, Orlando Brown, Joe.
No, not Orlando Brown.
I'm about Orlando Jones. He was Orlando Jones.
Okay,
yeah.
Orlando Jones.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Y'all need to
I forgot about it. He does, though.
Shut up.
He does.
But yeah, he was on Drumline, and then he played on, he was on a couple episodes of Buffy, actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he was one of the initiative niggas.
I haven't seen him in a long time, so I'm glad he's on that at least.
And then, yeah.
I just said I haven't seen that nigga in nothing. I watched Love Jones like Sunday. Saturday or Sunday.
And then Ali Larter, she played in Final Destination 1 and 2. And then she was in Obsessed. She was a white lady in Obsessed.
Oh, okay, her. Okay.
And what else did she play in? I don't know.
But
yeah, so it was that. Yeah, so I guess he experienced racism from her behind the scenes. So first off, he experienced racism from her and I guess the writers, or the production. So, it's a long article on here, but let me just read some of it. So one paragraph says, this is them quoting him. He says, as production began, I looked forward to, so I'm going to read a little bit of this. And okay, because his character, so apparently his character on the show Heroes, his character was named D.L. Hawkins, and he died on the show. And I guess, he thought that he was going to be an actual, character that was going to, last, reoccurring, but, whatever. Anywho, so this is what some of it says, y'all. It says, in his account, Roberts recounts how he was immediately met with racial negativity during his time on Heroes, starting with the show's production. The first instance of mistreatment began when he was told his character, which was originally written into the pilot, would be introduced in the second episode, making him worry his character could be seen as fodder or for removal. As production began, this is them quoting, as production began, I looked forward to sharing my thoughts on my character with the writing staff, as I heard other cast members had done the same with theirs, he wrote. Unfortunately, no such meeting ever materialized. Then I learned that despite the show's 3 black series regulars, there were no black writers on staff. And that's very important, y'all.
Very much so.
It's very important because, you know, a lot of these movies and shows, they love to throw in like a random black person as like the token, quote unquote, but it never give them any real substance, and they always make them disposable, if that makes sense. So, yes. And then also he says, he said that it was a partially odd promotional photo shoot, which seems segregated. So they quote him here, and it says, he said, all the black adult series regulars were relegated to the back and sides of the photo after photo, were relegated to the back and sides of photo after photo because we were told we were quote unquote tall, he wrote. Adding that Heroes creator Tim Kring informed him that his character wouldn't be introduced in the second episode. I sat on the sidelines for second, third, and fourth and fifth episodes, wrote Roberts. Finally, I was excited to learn that episode 6 would mark my debut. Dang. So they kept pushing him back episode after episode. So, in that debut, his character was introduced in an interracial relationship with Ali Larter's Nikki Sanders. In the essay, Roberts alleges that Larter, this is Ali Larter, y'all, fostered an icy relationship with him. Failing to collaborate on scenes, an alleged and intimate scene was disrespectful to her. However, when Roberts talked to fellow cast member Adrian Pasdar, who played Nathan Petrulli, he found that Larter acted completely differently with other actors who were white. No surprise there. He quotes, I pondered why my co-star had exuberantly played a different scene with the Petrelli character involving overt sexuality while wearing lingerie, but found aspects of one involving love and intimacy expressed through dialogue with my character, her husband at that, disrespectful to her core. I couldn't help wondering whether race was a factor. That's the thing, like, when it comes to different, like, covert situations or just racial situations in general, like, you always feel like, okay, am I being too sensitive, or is this really about, like, maybe I'm being, you know, you want to think it's like not about race. You try to like give excuses to yourself and like think like, oh, maybe I'm overthinking this. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the hardships when it comes to like being a black person in a white environment.
And it wasn't, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like,
am I being sensitive? You know?
Yeah, I'm like that in a lot of
So yes.
That's fucked up. 6 episodes.
Okay, there you go. I'm gonna read one more thing, y'all. So it says, even though 2 non-white lead characters were killed off in the first season, causing Roberts to worry about his character's longevity, he was assured DL would be back in the second season. But he later received a voicemail from Kring after the upfronts. In the voicemail, Kring said that because of the Ali Larter situation, DL would be written out of the show, having died. Also, while in a meeting with Kring and executive producer Dennis Hammer acknowledged a racial element to the situation, saying, don't think of this as a situation where the black man loses and the white woman wins. So the thing is, they know, so when racially...
So you know what you're doing.
Right, yeah, so in a situation like this, like, when it's easy to point out the racial injustice in the situation, they don't think of it like this. And another thing is they try to rationalize with you of like why things have happened, or in a way they try to build a case on you, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's what I'm getting from this paragraph.
Yes.
Roberts also addressed the irony of his character's death from a gun violence. even though his character can phase through matter, he also wrote he was offered a guest star rate of pay instead of as a series regular. His representation fought for his series regular pay rate. Oh my God. So what the fuck? He wasn't even paid as a regular? What the fuck? So they want to make this nigga disposable from the get-go.
From the very beginning.
They want to make about the whole Ali Larter thing, but no. Y'all wanted to make this nigga disposable because he was a nigga. Y'all wanted him to be in the show because y'all needed that token.
What channel the show come on?
Huh?
What channel?
I don't know, y'all. Just Google it. I don't even know if it's even on anymore. I don't know. In the years after my time on Heroes, the burden of carrying the secret of my experience had a profoundly negative effect on how I interacted with the world, he wrote. Professionally, I struggled with the internalization of anger and defeat, unlike any I had ever experienced in my career. Realizing that I had no agency to demand anything from a work environment in which I was expected to perform left me incensed. Knowing that every other future work endeavor could potentially turn out the same left me exhausted. Personally, carrying the burden led me to withdraw from colleagues, friends, loved ones due to my belief that I was a failure for not being able to somehow just be quote unquote better and rise above all. My voice felt muted and my light dimmed. Fighting against the isolation brought on by both was at times all-consuming. I was ashamed, and the shame I felt wasn't the result of suffering the indignity, but for a fleeting moment, actually being surprised by it. It would be 10 years before I would become series regular ever again.
Hayden Panettiere's in the show.
It says that many of the people Variety spoke to in Variety, the publication, y'all. Many of the people Variety spoke to in order to confirm Roberts' account agreed with Roberts' version of events, including that fact that there were no black writers on staff, that black actors were mistreated during the publicity shoots, and that Lauder was divisive on set and didn't like working with Roberts. Oh my God. A copy of an early draft of Heroes also described Roberts' character as a white man's nightmare. Woo!
That's so dramatic. A nightmare? Like, you're dramatic, bitch.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Well, okay, so Lauder didn't respond to Variety for a comment on the record, but Kring, the creator, y'all, did provide a statement acknowledging that his dream of creating a diverse show lacked the sensitivity behind the scenes needed to support such endeavor. Yeah, you think? Ooh, they quote a Kring right here. It says, looking back now, 14 years later, given the very different lens that I view the world through today, I acknowledge that a lack of diversity at upper levels of the staff may have contributed to Leonard experiencing the lack of sensitivity that he describes, Kring wrote. I have been committed to improving upon this issue with every project I pursue, remembering Leonard fondly and wishing him well. Like, nigga, shut your ass up, Kring. You're cringy. Cringe.
Cringy,
Yeah. But no, of course they're gonna do that. Of course, from now on, I'm gonna try to be more mindful of the environment. I'm gonna try to do this and do that. You know,
Shut
so
the fuck up.
yeah, it just
should have been doing that from Jump Street. Fuck
honestly,
that.
just makes it seem like, because you think that actors and actresses, or black actors and actresses, like have this like glamorous, glossy life, but they experience the same shit we experience in the damn office.
Yep.
That shit is whack as fuck.
Famous or not. And it's a lot of
makes you so afraid to like let your wall down with different people, you know?
Because you never know. You never know. I didn't like that girl, Allie Larder. Only time I ever
I would have never known.
Exactly, I would never know. I only saw her in Obsessed, and
because wasn't she all over Idris Elba in Obsessed?
She was, and it's hilarious. She probably cringed the whole time.
Maybe she because I never saw the show Heroes, but maybe.
And I was gonna try to watch it.
Maybe it was a sex scene or something. That they tried to do.
When I just looked up, that show got canceled, but then they made a Heroes Reborn. Apparently,
the fuck.
But I'm not. Apparently, they're working on season 2, or it's supposed to be a season 2. But I don't give a fuck. I'm not watching none of that shit now. Fuck y'all.
But I've always noticed that when it comes to like a majority white cast or a majority non-black cast, even in like the cover art, you can see like they have like, the black person off to like the end.
Yeah, they never like
somewhere,
step front and center. Yeah, never. Child.
But they gotta have that token in there.
Yeah, they got to. That's the diversity.
But but the things I just even now what you think about now though? Like when it comes to shows and movies now, what do you think about diversity? Because I'm thinking of like
I think they're doing a little better.
I'm thinking of like late 90s, early 2000s when it comes to like teen movies and stuff. They always have that random like black guy friend, or black girl friend.
You remember what's that?
Because Gabrielle Union, she played that token girl a lot of times in them damn late 90s movies and early 2000s.
What's the one where the girl got the girl that was an art student got the makeover?
She's All That.
Yeah, She's All That. But
Gabby Union was in that, John.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm talking about. But I remember that it was a movie whatever movie they did, and it was like a parody of that movie.
Not another teen movie.
Yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm just a token black guy."
Yeah, the nigga from his sister.
Yeah,
Jordan.
Yeah. I'm like,
he was the token black guy in Scream 3. Shit,
sure was
the only black nigga in that whole damn movie.
Sure was.
One of 3 black niggas. Oh, actually. Yeah, he was one of, because I think in Scream 3, yeah, he was the only black nigga in Scream 3, because at least Scream 2 had 4 black people in that joint, because they had Jada Pinkett and Omar Epps as the opening credits. Then they had Homegirl from All of Us as Sydney's friend, and then the nigga, Dwayne Martin, he was as the camera guy. So they had 4 niggas in that Scream 3, so they tried. But Scream 3 had that one dark-skinned nigga, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's enough for them.
But it's just, when it comes to, like, I guess it's harder when it comes to, like, actual TV series, because that's like a regular job. So, or a more consistent job where you're going to be around some of the same people, day after day.
Yeah.
So, it gets kind of discouraging when there's no fucking black writers or no black producers or no one of, honestly, when it comes to being black, you want someone to be black around you, because a lot of other races are not, just because they're not white don't mean they're not racist towards blacks. So you want someone to be black around your ass. So
it's comforting. It can be very comforting. And the room for the white people to see another black person, it's like, but then sometimes you don't know what type of shit they on either. So
yeah. But I mean, if you're a black writer, I mean, I'm sure you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some sort of good sense.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, girl, I would have thought Ali Larter, sis.
I would have never thought. But then
again, I never really saw her talk as a regular person. I've only seen her in movies. I just like her characters in movies. Exactly. So I guess I never really knew her.
That's the thing. So she was never in the back of my mind at all.
That Ali Larter. They killed him off because of her. They killed his ass off because of her.
Fuck her.
Because of the Ali Larter situation. Because she wasn't comfortable with your black ass. That ain't his damn fault.
Bitch, if I hire him to do this, to play this role, he's gonna play this role and what the fuck I wrote in this movie or whatever show to do. Like, I'm not about to kill him off for you.
And the thing is, I understand that certain people are more quote unquote marketable. That's why you have you want to appeal to a mass audience. So you'll have like the black people off to the side, because you got to have them in there as a token, but you can't make the white audience too uncomfortable having them too much in the forefront.
God forbid.
But at this point, I just feel like everyone needs to take responsibility and just to rework that fucked up narrative of you not having too much black people in a damn show or a movie because you don't want to make the white people uncomfortable. No,
that shouldn't even be a thing.
Rework that shit.
That shouldn't even be a thing.
And make it comfortable, because we're here.
That's the thing. Like, they're doing that like it's not black people out here watching this shit. Like, come on now.
Anywho, so shout out to him. Ooh, girl. I hope he goes on Nick Cannon's Cannon class and talk about it too.
He should.
Anywho, but that broke my heart, and the damn Angela story broke my. What was her real name? I forgot.
Can't remember now, but
Tracy,
that really
I don't know.
It was Tracy.
I don't think.
I feel like it was Tracy.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up.
It's called Google.
Let's just look it up.
Angela.
Her name was. Hold on. Is it Trish something? Go down.
Maybe
her name
Trish.
is Trina McGee. Her name is Trina McGee. Okay. Yeah, and she actually was 10 years older than all the kids,
and
but
she still look good,
and she still look good now.
Black don't crack.
Mm-hmm.
She looks bomb.
And Ben Savage, his nose job was god awful. I won't say that again. But shout out to Will Friedle, because he was one of the ones that did apologize to her behind the scenes and publicly, and also Christy Carlson Romano. She has her own YouTube channel now.
Oh, really?
And she be cooking and stuff. And she has people from Disney come on there as a guest. She had Will Friedle on there.
I'm so happy.
She had Lelaine from Lizzie McGuire on there with her. She had motherfucking let me look it up. I was like, okay, go on, Christy Carlson Romano.
I'm about to tune in.
Because she was one of the ones that could actually sing for me.
Yes.
Because she has a really
good voice.
Disney loves signing them damn contracts. So you gotta give us an album.
I know
you can't sing, but if you get the show, you gotta give us an album.
Can't sing.
You gotta give us something.
Some of them motherfuckers.
Ooh Lord, couldn't sing. Ooh Lord.
But she had a voice. She got a voice on her.
She do.
Very strong voice.
And she's gorgeous. And she seems very genuine. Yep, she had the dad from Eva Stevens on as a guest.
Oh.
She had homegirl from Gotta Get Up as one of the guests.
The main girl or American
yep.
Ferrera?
Sí, se puede. She had motherfucking one of the kid from Zoe 101 on there.
I'm glad she's not in touch with these
people. Wow, she had Todrick Hall on her show a month ago.
Oh really?
Okay, they made some chicken nuggets or something. Who else she had on here? Oh, Gwen Stefani goes bananas over Bananas Foster. She probably did a reenactment of I don't know. But she's still really talented. She's still very
good for Christy.
Very entertaining. I like it a lot. She has 248,000 subscribers on YouTube,
She's
y'all.
doing great.
She had one of the Lawrence brothers. His name was Andy Lawrence, the younger one. She had him on her show. Who else is on here? A lot of people.
I love that she has a lot of Disney people. I love that. I love that.
Oh, she had Stephanie Tanner from Full House on her damn show.
Do you know I used to mix her up with
who, bitch?
I always mix somebody up. What's that bitch name? Oh my god, the blonde. She an actress. The blonde bitch. She got the boob job. Oh my god.
Who? Which one?
Which blonde bitch with the boob job? God, I'm about to find
There's so many of them. Oh, she had Beans from Even Stevens on her show. He's all grown up. He still looks awkward though.
I know. I've seen him. He does look awkward still, but I like him. What's her name?
Drew Seeley. The nigga that used to the Drew Seeley, because on the first High School Musical, that's the voice that Troy Bolton that was the voice that Zac Efron would lip sync to when he was singing them damn songs. I love how she had them. Phil from Back to the Future. I mean Back to the Phil of the Future, whatever you call it. She had him on his show.
Scarlett Johansson.
What? How the fuck do you get that?
Her and Stephanie was like this when I first saw Scarlett Johansson, I thought that was Stephanie Tanner. I swear to God.
Oh wow.
And then I found out it wasn't. But
yo, that damn clip from that
remind me of each other.
What was that movie on Netflix called? Marriage? That clip where she was dancing next to it was a damn Viagra commercial.
Yes,
whatever pill commercial.
But it really looked like it though. It did.
Hilarious. People are so funny.
I was cracking up.
Oh, she had Annalise Vanderpool on her show too.
She could. If I'm not mistaken, she could.
All these connections, huh? Oh yeah. She could do. Oh yeah, I love me some Chelsea from Wrestle Raven. Yep. Do you carry on box?
Oh yeah.
You know Raven's Home is still going strong. I didn't know that. I thought they canceled it.
Oh really?
Still, yeah.
That's good.
The kids done grown up. The damn boy he look like he fucking.
He's grown up.
Yeah, he got bass in his voice now too. I'm like, oh shit, these niggas is
That's
going
good.
up.
Still going strong though. I didn't even know. As much as Raven might say some shit I don't like, that's a good show.
I think she's done being dumb.
I know, but besides that, it's a good show. I'm not gonna sit here and take that from her. Yeah. It is. It's a good show.
Yeah, I love what they did with it. Yeah, I think that's one of the reboots that are more successful
with me. The son is the psychic. Yeah, and,
but like they still like involved. It's still about Raven and Chelsea.
Yeah,
you know?
At the same time, they
I don't know how they would even. I don't even know if Orlando Brown was like healthy enough. I don't even know how they would even work him in.
I heard he's supposed to be clean now.
He had a baby actually.
Oh wow. Maybe that was his motivation, his child. I don't know, but I heard that he's clean and doing better. So good for him if that's the case.
All right, so a couple more things before we end this thing. So I came across something on Twitter. The New York posted this article from TC. Let me see. They posted an article from TC Candler. It named this girl. Her name is Yael Shelbia. The Israeli stunner just crowned 2020's winner of TC Candler's annual 100 Most Beautiful Faces of the Year. So so they named this white girl, this 19-year-old white girl, one of the number one beautiful face of the year, 2020.
Wow.
So this is the thing. She's a cute white girl, but like, she's cute, but it's like
she's pretty, but she just like a little she's
like literally like white girl. This is like literally like you can find a trillion white girls look just like this.
That's what I mean. It's nothing special. She's
cute. My favorite blog on Twitter, Black Girl Culture. Shout out to them.
Yes.
Shout out to Black Girl Culture, BLK Girl Culture. They retweeted this and they were saying like what? And they retweeted this with pictures of Ryan Destiny, Justine Skye,
beautiful,
all them people,
black women,
all them people,
dark skinned black women.
And they were like, huh? So I replied, I was like, yeah, because lists like this, even when like People Magazine and Us, when they do that shit, I'm like, the stuff like this, like, well, honestly, I'm going to put them aside. But lists like this, to me, I'm like, okay, so did y'all, like, so you met every person in the world? Like, you saw everyone in the world.
Yeah, I be saying
like,
that
what,
too.
Like, it's just the title for me that's like, it's the title for
world?
me. It's the title for me. Like, what, like, so you saw everyone in the world, and you just thought that this was every.
I be saying the same thing. And she's a pretty girl, but she's not somebody I look at and I'm like, oh my God, she's breathtaking.
But it's like I've seen you before.
That's the thing. She just looks like any other brunette white girl.
This is not, I'm not trying to diss her, but it's like people that make these types of lists. Honestly,
somebody else could have got that title.
It's that, and it's always the same type of person.
Yeah,
it's this all lists like this.
I
think what makes me kind of roll my eyes at lists like this is because they reinforce that bogus ass European standard of beauty. They always give the same type of person the accolades, you know? And let me see. The girl said in the article, it says, I've never come first at anything. It's very nice, the 19-year-old said, who is currently doing her mandatory military service in the Israeli Air Force. The hot model and fledgling actress is also number one in at least one other person's book. Shelbia is reportedly dating 35-year-old Brandon Korf, grandson of the late CBS and Viacom billionaire honcho Sumner Redstone, who was kicked out of Israel for blowing off COVID-19 quarantine rules this past spring. Whatever. Anywho, yeah, like I don't. Yeah, just things like that just make me just like, that's why I just keep scrolling when I see things like that. But like, I don't really take it to offense when like People Magazine do it, because I'm just like, you're just doing it as a celebrity. You're just promoting that celebrity of the year, whatever. I don't care.
That's different.
But when it comes, because I was like, what is T.C. Candler? So it says T.C. Candler is the creator of the annual Independent Critics List of the 100 most beautiful faces of the year. He was born in London, England, but has lived in various parts of the United States, Los Angeles, Minneapolis, and Las Vegas since the mid-1980s. So how do they even get like this, like, who puts like power in their word? Like, how do you even get the status to even say shit like this? I guess, whatever. But yeah, I will so Black Girl Culture quoted the tweet with pictures of Ryan Destiny, Justine Skye, and Ducky Thought.
Beautiful women.
Yeah. Yeah. And I said what I said, and they said, for real, like, they said, was there one old white man determining it? Did he travel to a few white countries and call it a day? Like, that's how I feel.
That's what it sounds like. This is like that quote. I don't know what episode I read this quote on. This is like the early episodes. But the quote was, you were brainwashed into thinking European features are the epitome of beauty.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people are still brainwashed to this day.
It's sad. It really is.
Yeah.
But.
Yep. Yeah.
It's up to us to know better.
And certain things trigger me to this day. I haven't heard anyone say I haven't heard anyone say quote unquote good hair anymore. But girl, say it to me, and I will fuck you up with my words.
Because what is good hair? What is there?
Girl, when I have kids and they play that shit with me, ooh girl, I will fuck somebody up with my child. Because I'm ready to fight you talking. I'm ready to fight you talking to me. So imagine me and my child.
You should.
Yeah. Anywho. So last thing on my list is Clubhouse. So y'all, if y'all don't like Clubhouse, then don't sign up. Like I see 15 tweets a day saying, "Oh yeah, fuck Clubhouse, it's getting whack. I'm deleting it. But like they announce them like not liking something because like people do this thing where like everyone likes one thing and they think it's cool when they don't like it. And they have to just tell everyone about it.
It's not cool. Either you don't like it, that's fine. Delete it. You don't got to tell me that you don't fucking like it. Child, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just like,
but
I'm always seeing tweets about it. I'm like, okay, then don't go on it and mind your business. Like,
I love
the thing is, like, it's so funny that they say that, and then once someone like posts a clip of a recording of it, they retweet it and like say like laugh at it and stuff. So I'm like, okay, so
do you like it or you don't? Which one?
But I guess it's whatever. But I'm like, okay, you just want to sound cool because everyone else likes it.
Yeah, but that's annoying.
You just want to sound cool. Like people been doing that since the dawn of time. I'm like, okay, then don't like it. But you keep talking about it. It's on your mind. But one thing I will say about Clubhouse is that it's a hot mess. It's funny. It's a hot mess. But, like, sometimes I go in there. I'm like, okay, y'all ain't talking about shit. I just log out. I don't really get upset and tweet about me not liking it.
Yeah, but when I get on there, sometimes it's always not a room that interests me. But, like, okay, there will be. Like,
but I do see the same celebs on there all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And Joe Budden is so funny how he loves to, like, trash it. But he be on there all the time. I'll go on there right now. He probably on it right now. But no, I just think that some of the celebrities that be on there, like 21 Savage, he stays a speaker all the time.
Always on there.
And The Game, he always a speaker on there. I'm like, nigga, y'all on here moderating Just start a podcast and monetize it.
Young and maybe on there.
Because y'all on here just talking.
That's the thing. This
and y'all
is
just
like
talking.
One big free podcast.
Right, you're getting a free podcast. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing about Clubhouse is that, look, listen, I'm going to need like a 3-speaker minimum. 3-speaker maximum. Because it'd be like 15 people hollering. It'd be 15 people hollering. Like 15 people hollering.
I don't know what none of y'all saying. Everybody's talking at once.
The speaker, the stage be having like 20 motherfuckers on it. I'm like, nah, give it like a nice. How
you gonna have that many people?
Like a cute 5 people, and that's it. Like
everybody be trying to talk over each
other. Be hollering on this damn app.
And then that's when I get off because I don't know.
And then Meek Mill called somebody father a pussy or something like that, and said, "Nigga, you from Delaware?" Some shit like that. He said some shit, and he had to apologize later on. I'm like,
from Delaware.
It was some Philly clubhouse thing or something. I don't know, but I'm like, what the hell? And then also
that's
on top of that,
say you from Waldorf or something. That's how I thought of it. It's like saying you from Waldorf. No shades in none of our.
But nigga, you from Montgomery County. Shut up. It's like, nah.
It's like, you from Potomac, nigga.
But no, like. Another thing too was when niggas be recording shit, it's that little red message on top that says is against the guidelines to screen record and post this. But like niggas be posting it, so how do you know? Like y'all don't suspend their accounts. Y'all don't suspend their accounts. So like
niggas screen record like the thing they have. You can't tell them the features on their fucking phone, bitch. If they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. You can't stop them. So,
but no, I feel like on Netflix you can't screen record on Netflix.
Oh, I never tried.
I think I tried, or it's either Netflix or I think it's the Xfinity app. You can't screen record.
Oh, so
some
you
shit on Xfinity.
You know what? Actually, you know how this is random, but you know how like on The Simpsons, you know how they predict this shit like before it happened on the show.
What?
Like on The Simpsons, you know how like they said one time, I think they said Trump was going to be president. Like they be having episodes and the shit be happening later on. So it's like conspiracies about how they working with the government or some shit like that. So my friend tried to screenshot something on YouTube like some years ago before it was on Disney. Before Disney Plus was a thing, and it whatever it was something that was going on at that time, but they had aired on a previous episode, and she tried to like screenshot whatever it was, and YouTube would not let her do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she told me that. Yeah.
Oh wow. Because I can record something on YouTube still.
Then maybe, and that tells me it was that episode or it was that show, and it was just like a clip, random clip or something, and she was going to screenshot it and send it to whoever. And it didn't let her, and I was like,
I think certain apps can prevent you from screen recording if they wanted to. Because I know you can't screen record on Xfinity app, and I don't think you can screen record on Netflix either.
Well, Clubhouse will probably get that eventually. It's still kind of new.
But the thing is, like, okay, if it's against the guidelines and they post it, is there a way that you can know that they posted it?
I mean, I don't know if there's I know if the word Clubhouse is in that tweet, then obviously you'll see it eventually if you look up the word Clubhouse.
But I know, like
I don't know if there'll be like
can you track who's posted it?
I think there's a way probably, but I don't know if they're doing all of that.
They're not, because the niggas are still doing that shit.
Oh yeah, it's happening a lot. People screen record. What's that shit you pay for with the porn?
Pornhub?
No.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans. People screen record that shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that because the whole point is to pay for it, but people screen.
But I'm surprised that OnlyFans don't have a prevention from you screen recording.
They're fairly new too. Maybe they'll get it because people doing it.
I think OnlyFans been out for a while, I think.
Oh, well, people just getting hip to it then. Well, I don't know. Only way I'm going to see OnlyFans is from a screen record or something, because, bitch, I ain't paying for it. Young and May said she got one.
Got what?
She got a OnlyFans.
What's she showing, her strap?
I don't know, but she got a stripper pole and everything. I seen it in her house on
Listen, they probably following Tiger footsteps, because Tiger got a whole OnlyFans model agency.
See?
And all that shit. And have you tried his Tiger Bites?
No, I just found out about it. If y'all listening,
on
the ping beer pong thing.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know. I mean,
I had to unfollow him because it was too many white bitches that would ass out. I couldn't do it no more. But yeah, like on his story, it was white bitches. I'm like, I'm tired of seeing these white bitches. I'm tired. So I had to unfollow him. But no, he has Tiger Bites or whatever, and if y'all listening, can y'all tweet us or whatever and let me know how them Tiger Bites taste? Because because you can order them. They're like on Uber Eats and Grubhub and stuff. Because another thing that I really like about technology now is that you can have a virtual restaurant. So Tiger Bites that's his own virtual restaurant. So different restaurants sell Tiger Bites. You can order it on Uber Eats or Grubhub. You can pick it up at Bertucci's or whatever restaurant that vends it for you. Know that. You can go and pick it up there.
Technology is something else.
Yeah. You can have a whole virtual restaurant. But it's kind of hard because, you have to have, chicken nuggets, Tiger Bites. That's nothing too crazy. So you can just send off the frozen.
Yeah, that's easy. But
the frozen, they can just warm it up for you, whatever the fuck. But, I think the next step with him just putting the shit in stores.
Yeah.
So I guess you're just trying to build, an audience first.
Yeah, I guess that's how he started with it,
Because, you can buy some Friday shit at the damn Giant.
Yeah.
So
they got Red Lobster biscuits in stores now.
You can make them shit at home. Yep, all that shit.
I be buying.
So yeah, I'm guessing because that's why I'm like, why do you always get on the shade room for not paying rent or something like that and getting your car repossessed?
But you got so many endeavors.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, are they lying on you? Maybe they are lying. I don't know.
Income.
Yeah, I'm like, because that Tiger Bites alone probably gets you people order Uber Eats all the time.
How many people? But then not even that. Like how many people kids like chicken nuggets and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody not even just kids, but everybody loves chicken nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a very smart business move.
Yeah, I might try some Tiger Bites just to see how it is.
Yeah.
I'm cutting back on chicken though. I ate chicken today. I hated myself for it. But
I want to do a pescatarian diet.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. But I'm going to just, you know what? Because I was out driving today for the whole day. So it was hard for me to avoid chicken. So I ate chicken today. But I'm just cutting back on. I'm not going to eat chicken tomorrow. I might eat chicken maybe twice a month or something like that. And until I can wean myself off. But I'm doing my gallon of water a day. And I'm going to
a racehorse.
Oh yeah, I've been peeing for the past 2 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I woke up twice in the middle of the night.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, but I feel clean. My body feels clean.
And your pee is gonna look like the water in the toilet.
Yeah, it's that. And then also, I'm going to go back to the gym tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out whether I should go to the gym in the morning or in the afternoon. But I might have to go in the morning.
I would get it out the way.
Top of the morning, top of the day.
Just get it out the way.
Get out the way. I'm gonna just do that. And
whatever else you got to do for the day, just do that.
Drink my gallon of water every day and try to lose this weight, child.
Because that water weight will curb your appetite.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for sure. I should get back to my gallon a day. Because I know I don't drink a gallon a day, but I was doing it, like I told you, I was doing it at work because I would forget to drink.
Mm-hmm.
So, but those time markers will remind me, and I'm competitive. So, for me, it's I'm trying to race and so I probably pulled my bottle back out.
Yeah, go to Amazon, get that gallery time counter, jug.
That's exactly where I got mine.
I remember to order mine tonight. I just been calculating it. I'll buy the skinny. I'll get the skinny tall waters and just buy enough to get. So the skinny tall water bottles. If you get 4 of those, they go up to a gallon. Or I'll just have I have cases of waters at home too, and I have to look at the ounces and add it up that way and then do it that way. But I have to just until my
I also have one. It's a regular size. It's probably this size,
mm-hmm.
but it and it's the same as the gallon,
mm-hmm.
but it's just halfway through the day. It has the time markers, but halfway through the day. At whatever time, it'll tell you to just refill it and just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to carry the big jug. I'll show you the one I have if you want to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of carrying the big ass jug around.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my closet. I'll get it when we finish. I'll show you.
But yeah. That's all I had to say for my pop culture topics. I have only one thing to talk about when it comes to music. But you want to go to the shows, child?
Yes.
Girl power.
That's the first. I was we have to talk about power.
Power. Let me tell you something.
Baby, I was crying. I was crying at the end.
You was crying?
At the end. When Tasha had to leave Tariq, I cried.
Okay.
I looked like Anthony Anderson on the couch in that meme.
Shut your ass up.
I was in the bed crying.
Bitch. Okay, so this was one of the best episodes of the season. You know what? I'm not mad at this power stuff. No, I'm not mad at the power stuff. I'm not.
I'm glad Jabari is dead as well.
I'm glad he's dead, but I felt for the death though. I felt for the death.
I didn't.
Oh girl, I didn't care. And it's because it's always so heartbreaking to me.
I was thank you.
It's always so heartbreaking to me when people are like begging for that last moment, like please don't kill, like, you know, when they're on the ground begging for their life.
Care. I don't like Jabari. I did not care.
But it's his fault. Like, nigga, mind your fucking business.
That's what
Why did you follow him? And then also, you clearly see that he sells drugs and someone got killed at the pool. So why even involve yourself? If
you had minded your business, nigga,
you are so greedy.
Even Tariq was like, "Why you had to follow me here? Like, why?
You are so greedy.
He don't want to kill you.
You are so greedy because you want to write another book and you plagiarize Tariq. You plagiarized his ass. Then you want to fucking, like, exploit his life? After his father just died, his mom just got out of jail, you want to exploit his life?
Weird.
You see he's selling drugs, and you see he's, I'm glad he's gone, but the death scene kind of, for me. Nope. It was kind of like, I feel for you a little bit.
I didn't, because you should have managed your business.
But you know, he's dead because of Kane. Kane, dumbass. He want to pop out and shoot people and shit. Nigga, what the fuck you doing?
I have a theory.
Hold on to that. And then, wait. Ooh. But no, I don't know. You
want to know it? When we say
one more thing.
Okay.
He needs to, he is dumb. I'm glad that the storyline is about him being dumb. I'm glad that everyone acknowledges that he's fucking he's a fucking idiot.
Acts. He doesn't. He doesn't think before he acts. He just acts on impulse.
But every show needs that though.
I know,
because that was Tommy. That was Tommy exactly. for power. Tommy,
yeah. So I guess.
What's your theory?
I think Kane is Kane's son.
No.
He could be.
No.
He could be.
No.
They both act on impulse. His name is Kane.
I don't like that. I don't like the fact that his name is Kane either. Like, why y'all give him a similar name?
I heard that name before, so it's like.
But I'm like, but y'all had a whole Kanan on the previous show. Why y'all have a Kane on this show?
He could be his son for real.
No.
Monet is having an affair right now. Or she was. But now Ramirez is dead, but.
No.
Shit.
You think Kane is Kanan's son?
It's possible.
Because Kane is her firstborn, right?
Yep.
No.
I think it's possible.
Why do you say that?
To me, it adds up. To me, in my opinion, he acts like Kanan. He act on impulse all the fucking time. Only thing is they don't look shit alike, but
yeah, because I always felt like, that would be great if he is Kanan's son.
I feel like that'd be
because that would link everything too. Because because I was always shocked that Monet didn't know about Ghost in them. They all live in New York.
It's not that big.
New York is big, but
it's not. Y'all in the drug the drug industry.
I'm surprised he never knew. They never knew about Ghost.
Y'all all live in the city.
Even the father. I'm surprised that he never knew about.
I thought that was
Ghost
weird.
And Tommy.
And now, of course, because they working with Tariq, she know who his family is now. But like,
she had to ask about them. Yeah.
But I assumed. I think I went into it assuming that they would have just, even if y'all not friends or whatever, y'all at least knew who each other were.
Yeah, because I'm like, you had this whole drug shit going on, and you didn't know who. And Ghost and Tommy, they had this big drug thing going on too. So y'all never knew about each other.
In jail and got that kind of pool, and y'all don't, like, you know what I mean? Like,
y'all know niggas in DC and shit. Yeah,
that's all. I thought that was weird. I felt like
I love how they factor in DC though in these episodes because they did it in Power as well. I love how they bring in DC because it's right there.
Yeah, couple hours away.
Yeah, so.
But no,
yeah. You know what? That would be cool though if she did make. But
so, what's your theory then?
I didn't have a theory. I was just talking about him in general. But I didn't like how his name is Kane. I didn't like that. That is what did it for me because I'm like, why did y'all choose that name of all names? Yeah,
there's a million names in the world. Y'all could have made a fucking name up, and y'all chose Kane. Like, that's, to me.
I love how they got black kids. I mean, even though they're quote unquote mixed. I love how they black, because black kids that are mixed can be that black. Just letting y'all know.
They can be, but they didn't show like a bunch of little just
curly head niggas,
light skin ass.
Yeah. And homegirl still fucking Zeke. Yo, Twitter got me dying on Zeke, bruh.
Listen, I seen that retweet.
She don't know nothing. She don't know nothing.
It was like,
are you from New York or not? Why don't none of them have no real New York accents but Tariq?
Because Tariq.
He from New York for real. But I'm like, y'all need some real accents. I know they don't. She don't know nothing. Where that nigga from? Somewhere down south. It was like
I saw that retweet. It was like I knew he was slow.
she don't know. She don't know nothing.
He was making these weird things.
Yeah.
He was giving me like Kerry Washington vibes with the faces.
Oh.
He was. Sorry. And I love Kerry Washington. She's beautiful. Ooh, and she has like the best lips. She even made
fun of herself. She made fun of herself.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad she can laugh at it. I love her lips. I wish I had big lips.
She don't know nothing.
And then Zeke pissed me off too this whole time because once the Professor Milgret, whatever her name
pissed me the fuck off. Go ahead.
It pissed me off that he told her all this shit.
Yeah.
It was like, he was like, no. I need to go tell my cousins. And she was like, no, let the police handle it.
Because the thing is, like, they're getting nervous. They don't know because now the police is involved. So they don't really know. They don't really know.
And they don't have Ramirez no more because Kane dumbass killed them.
Dumbass.
But that was like your one ticket out of this shit.
And I was wondering when the husband, what's his face? What's his name? The father, Tahada.
I forgot.
Something Tahada. My bad, y'all. The father in jail. I'm surprised that he finally said something. He was like, this shit about you needing Ramirez better be about the fucking situation.
Like,
cause I'm like,
you're just now saying something, sir.
Yeah, because he had to suspect something. Because
he was like, you need to go get Kane. Like, because at that point, Kane was needed at that point. I'm gonna just say that. She tried to exile this nigga, whatever, but like,
because he just been doing dumb
Kane,
shit.
You low key need Kane.
He just been doing dumb shit.
Drew not gonna do what Kane would do. Period. He's not.
But no, Drew. But Drew got the.
Drew been stepping up though.
He has been. But I'm mad that he got up and ran when he. That like.
Oh, his little boyfriend pissed me off.
Oh, yes, Everett. I was to say that. Oh, my God, what the fuck you say his name? I
was so mad, bro.
You bitch ass nigga, you snitching ass nigga. Why you saying his name?
But I knew he was gonna snitch because he was so shook.
But the thing is, that's the thing. They're all shook because he ran off.
He like nothing even happens to anybody, and this nigga ran off scared and crying. Like, oh my God. And he was. But the thing is, like you said, anything you gonna say, is anybody gonna get in trouble? Bitch?
Right. But like, why even say somebody's name? And now they saying Drew. That's why. What's his name had said Drew at the damn park. He's like, did Drew do it? Like, did Drew?
Exactly.
You saying names and shit now? The fuck?
Like, shut your fucking mouth, bro. That shit
Why even say nothing? Why even say anything?
It pissed me off so bad. And then he was just acting
nervous
and everything.
If they gonna end up, I hope they don't kill him.
If I can see him,
but they don't know that he said anything. Oh, you know what? Her name is Mildred, or her name is
Professor Milgram.
She did tell Zeke that Everett said Drew's name,
and so Zeke might.
So
say
I don't
his
know.
Cousins
Zeke, I don't know if
Monet.
Zeke might. I don't know. But somehow they're gonna find out that Everett did say that.
That shit gonna come out. Yep.
It's gonna be.
And Everett's gonna
bad.
die, and Drew's gonna be mad.
Kane gonna probably kill Everett.
Yeah,
I hope not. I hope not. But Drew can probably stop him.
He shouldn't have snitched though. He shouldn't have
said anything at all. But Milgram, she was scared because from that damn Monet visit, she was like, "No, okay, you were drunk, right? So you don't know." She was trying to help him out by not.
I know.
She was trying to help him out by not snitching or whatever.
His dumb ass kept on just letting the shit out.
Yeah.
Like, he pissed me off. But
he tried to take it back though.
He tried, but once you say it, that's it.
But you saying somebody's name now, but Jabari's press ass.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck? But they introduced Laz Alonso's detective character in there. So I think that he's definitely going to be. I feel like he's definitely going to be on the second season for sure.
Yeah.
They're still trying to unfold this whole pool death shit. I don't know why, because the nigga wasn't even fucking student. Like,
I know that. To me, they can make it.
I guess because someone died.
Somebody died, but they just still making it a bigger deal than it has to be to me. I don't feel like that has to be the center of everything.
But I guess it's an Ivy League school, so it's like
it's probably the biggest thing that's ever. I'm sure it's the biggest thing that ever happened there. Probably.
Yeah.
In a long time.
But I think I think that Laz Alonso's character is going to end up getting with Milgram.
I can see that.
Because he's been giving her the eye a little bit.
I would like to see that. I
think it's going to happen. And then some shit with Zeke.
She's beautiful. He's fine.
Some shit with Zeke going fucking unfold and some shit like that. He's going to get mad.
He's going to get mad and go off and be stupid. Because Zeke's stupid too.
Mm-hmm.
Before even telling her anything, he's stupid as shit as well. I was mad as shit. He told her
the fact that she's still fucking him is like crazy to me.
And she's stupid. Everybody on there is stupid except for like Tariq.
But I mean, honestly, like at first when they first was like, introducing her and Jabari to us, I'm like, why are they here? But now I see the point.
I see, but it took too long for me to see the point. It took to the end of the season.
Maybe because I just didn't like them. I didn't like Jabari at all. I hated.
She doesn't bother me as much. Besides her sleeping with Zeke, because she minds her business. Him, he just had to be all up in the mix all the time, and now it got you killed, bitch. You're stupid. If you had minded your business, you could still be alive.
Yeah. But he was so obsessed with Carrie. Her name is Carrie. Like, he was so obsessed with her. So he had, like, that's why he thought it was Tariq that she was fucking.
Well, like, nigga, she don't want you no more.
The thing is, like, he realized until it was too late that it wasn't Tariq that she was fucking.
Right.
She was fucking Zeke.
At the end of the day, if the bitch... Y'all wasn't even in a full, like, a whole relationship or nothing.
Yeah.
You wasn't even her nigga. So at that point, if she don't want you, move on. Like, her pussy cannot be platinum. Like,
you know what? She's probably going to separate herself from Zeke when she finds out that Jabari's dead. She going to connect the dots and think that it was the family that killed Jabari. Something about his family. She going to start ignoring his calls and shit.
Ignoring him. And she going to get close to Laz Alonso. And then Zeke going to see that shit at school. And Zeke was going to get mad. And that's going to turn into a whole other situation. Yep. I can see it now.
Yeah.
I'm psychic.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how that unfolds. And then
Lords.
about the girls though. Okay, so I don't see anything. So when it comes to Tariq and Diana, I don't see any like hiccups with them. The only problem I see with them is like Diana finding out that he likes his other little side girls or whatever.
Yeah.
But Diana is the main one that really knows more about Tariq than the other girls.
Mm-hmm.
Homegirl, the other one, whatever her name is,
the girl from the O's from Choke.
What's her name?
Effie.
Yeah, so she knows that he deals drugs, but that's about it.
Right.
Yeah, but Diana at least knows a little bit about his family, a little bit. And then
Paige don't know shit. Whatever.
She don't know shit. Yeah, Lauren. She don't know shit.
Lauren.
So we'll see.
He should just leave Lauren alone, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I think who think that he likes them? I think he might like Lauren the most, maybe.
I think he likes her the most, but I don't like how he does Diana. Like, he's so sometimey with her at the same time.
No, I think because he's scared of Monet.
I know he cares. Yeah, but then just leave it.
I think he likes Diana. I think he likes all of them.
I think he generally likes them.
I think he likes all of them in whatever atmosphere they fit into.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
But I just don't like, the thing is, okay, like you say, he's scared of Monet, so then you should just leave it to be, y'all should just be friends. Don't flirt. Don't do none of that then. But don't, like, sit there and be like, die, I got you. I'm not going to let nothing happen to you. Mm-hmm. Hold her hand, all that. And then the next minute, you swerve her for somebody else. Like, I don't like that.
No, he didn't, like, he don't swerve her no more. Like, he didn't swerve her the first time, I think. I think it was just...
It was inconvenience. Because the other bitch came along, but still, like, it was the way he did it. Mm-hmm. He could have been like, I'll be right back or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just rolled out with the girl and went upstairs. Yeah. It was how it happened. That's what I'm saying. So, if that's what you have to do, then just be cool, be cordial, be friends. Y'all clearly are friends, so just leave it at that.
I think he likes her because he kissed her.
I think he does like her. Yeah,
he kissed her that night.
I think he genuinely yeah, I remember. Mm-hmm. I think he genuinely likes all of them. It's just that like it's different. What you think
about Effie? You think he likes her, or like you think that he just like what do you think about?
I think he likes her. Mm-hmm. But I think I don't
think he trusts her.
That and then I don't think she need to keep coming around like that either. Mm-mm. Like y'all both fucking sell drugs and like
y'all both are pathological liars.
Yeah, like I don't think he trusts her either. Like I mean, y'all doing the same thing, so it's like, you know what I mean. And then
he don't have to hide himself too much when it comes to Effie and Diana,
right? But then Lauren, like I was about to say, Lauren, he does have to hide himself. Mm-hmm. She don't know about that side of your life, so but that's exhausting to sit here and have a double life. And then so when you gotta go, do whatever. You got to sit here and lie to her about that, and it's too much. You can't lie and say you got caught for your mother or something because she out now.
Who do you think that he likes more?
I would say Diana or Effie, but I just feel like
hold on. This is Clinton. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, it's this fucking. I don't know if this is a scamming number or.
I heard something.
I'm about to. I heard something in the background too, but no one said anything. But I'm about to
just block it.
I'm about to block it. But let me call. I'm about to call it back right now. Hold on.
That's weird.
Let me show you what it does.
All our agents are currently.
See, yeah, it's like a scam or some shit. So I'm about to block it because they call. This is the third time they called me today.
Block their asses.
Yeah, I'm about to block them.
I guess shit is annoying. Cause
I don't want to. I don't like staying on the phone for too long because I don't want them to trace my fucking.
Yeah, because that's why I feel like you doing something like that. Because you're not saying nothing. Mm-hmm. You're just trying to keep me on the call long enough. Anywho, I forgot what we were saying. About the girls. So. Yeah, no, I feel like he likes. I don't know. I think it'd be between Effie and Diana. But like you said, I feel like he can't trust Effie 100%. So it's like, but I feel like she rocking with him. But at the same time, she's the type of person. If she got to throw you under the bus to get, to help herself down, she'll do that. I don't know if she'll do that. If she'll, throw him under the bus at this point. Again. But, yeah.
I think she's done, like, fucking with him.
I think the way he can trust most is Diana, but he just be sometimes.
I think Effie's done, like, manipulating him. I think she might be, like.
But at the same, that don't mean he.
And Effie's at Yale, so she's far away. Yeah. So she,
but that don't mean he just because even though she might be over that, which I agree, because I think she really rocking with him. But that don't mean he's going to just 100% trust her out of nowhere. She got to show and prove that shit. So we'll see, because she clearly going to be back.
So what do you think that this? Oh, first off, any other thoughts about this season? I love how Tosh is out. I love how the tables turned. Sax is just, ooh, Lord.
Fuck Sax. It was weird seeing him have sex. That was disturbing.
Ooh, that was weird.
I didn't know he had a body like that though, but I was still disturbed. So shout out to your body. But I did not think I would. I might like this season more than like the original Power, and I didn't think that I would.
Right? Like, because it's just like it's more relatable to us because we're more closer in age to Tariq's life than we're closer to Tariq. Yeah,
we ain't married and all of that stuff with kids.
Yeah. So. Ooh, but yeah, I love how Tasha's out. She's gonna be I don't think that Tasha's gonna be in the next season too much. I think that they may have some Skype calls here and there, some FaceTime. They're gonna talk, especially on the burner. They're gonna talk on the burner, the burner phone he gave her. And ooh, girl. But girl, Tommy popping back up.
I might rewatch that whole season.
I am. I just started back watching it last night again.
It's just too good.
I still got some crabs left because I bought some crabs on Sunday, I think. But
you told me you was gonna get some.
I bought 40 crabs because that was the only size they had left. So I bought 40 crabs and I still got more left to eat. But yeah, girl. What's the scene right here? Ooh yeah, ooh.
Casey,
Joe. But nah. So, ooh, girl, Tom and the Many Men coming on. Ooh,
yes. That when I heard that song, I said, "Oh shit,
Many Men, that's a fucking classic ass song." I tell you that shit.
Yeah.
But nah, girl. But my jaw dropped though when they shot up that bar that Monique and Tasha was talking. But I first off, I loved them like coming face to face and talking. I loved that.
I did.
And it was very much like the worlds colliding. Like there was like it was real. I like that a lot. But girl, when that shit got shut up and when Tommy sped off and I saw the back of that car, I was like, oh
yeah. When I seen that car, I said, that's Tommy car. Oh shit. That's not what I expected.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
A girl, yes. And that scene, he came out the house and Tariq stood against that car, man.
It was so dramatic.
Oh my God. I know Tommy wanna shoot that nigga so bad.
He was like, stop calling me Uncle Tommy. And no matter what happened to him and Ghost, that was always his nephew. Mm-hmm. But he like, now don't even call me Uncle.
And he's like, I'm not gonna kill you because I gave your father my word or whatever. But he don't fuck with them no more because one, Tariq killed his father. That's his best friend. And on top of that, Tasha killed Keisha.
Yep.
Tasha killed Keisha. Yep. And I still feel like Tasha didn't even need to kill Keisha like that.
She didn't.
I don't think she needed to kill Keisha like that. I don't think
she didn't. I think Tommy probably could have convinced her to not run to the feds or whatever. I don't think she didn't have to die.
She didn't run to the feds. The feds found her. Remember?
Oh, I mean, they want her to sign that. What's the name?
And she didn't. I don't think she signed it. Or
I think she was going to, but I don't think she hadn't yet.
No. I think that what was going to happen was she didn't sign it. She was going to run away. She was going to go on a run. That's
what it was. She did. Yup. She had her shit packed.
Mm-hmm. And Tasha didn't know that. Tasha thought that she was going to fucking do it.
She didn't have to die. And I liked them together, Tommy and her.
Yeah,
he was good to Cash.
Tommy was so happy. Yep. Mm-hmm. He checked up on Cash
because that was like his first real relationship since Holly.
Yeah, he killed her ass.
Holly was everything any fucking.
Everybody was happy when she died.
Yeah, I was. I didn't give a fuck, but.
Ooh, girl.
It was sad how she died, but whatever.
Ooh, and she was pregnant too.
Yeah, but
ooh, girl. So I just
at least she's still looking out for Cash though. I respect that.
What else about this season before I talk about?
I want to know who is Cash living with. I guess his dad. Yeah, I forgot.
Jesse Williams.
That's right. Jesse Williams is his daddy. Because we was like, what? Because we hadn't seen his daddy like for years, and then all of a sudden, here you go. But yeah,
he had to go to his dad after his mother died.
Yeah, I forgot. Well, that's good. But yeah, I don't think so. I think that's everything. I just can't wait for it to come back.
So when it comes to next season, I think the main focus is going to be about who killed Jabari, and they're still going to try to figure out who about that death at the pool.
Yeah, they're going to be wrapping that up, I guess.
Do you think that they're going to like target Tariq, the police, at all? Because it's going to open up. It's going to that damn canonical studies class is going to be kind of weird now.
I don't know if they will because it's not Jabari's here no more. But at the same time, names were given.
It's all about was anyone at the park too? The thing is, you shot this man in at a park. You don't know who's behind the trees and shit.
Because that's the thing. Because they'll go back and show a whole backstory, and it'll be like a Sax or somebody there,
or someone else threatening.
Sax probably wasn't following him by that point because he already got his ass chewed out. But
But but also when Tariq shot Jabari, Kane was right on the side trying to make sure he shot him. But,
yeah, he told Kane go somewhere. Yeah,
but then also I think Kane heard Tariq say that he killed his father.
Oh yeah.
Because remember he was talking, and he was like, and Kane was like, and walked off like.
Because now it's like I got some shit on you, but you still did what the fuck you need to do. All right, cool, we good right now. But he probably got some shit to hang over Tariq head now. Tariq
Tariq damn near told Monet that he killed his father.
True. Yeah. But you don't need nobody like everybody finding that shit out either. But Tariq should have he should have made sure.
But I think second season more people want to find out that he killed his father though.
Yeah, he been too loose with it at this point to me. Like, I guess you want people to trust. You want them to trust you because you're working with their family. But like, nigga,
I think Diana's gonna find out first before anybody that. Before any of the
before
other girls.
Kane said, I feel like Kane gonna just blurt some shit out.
No, Kane gonna say it to Drew or somebody or something like that.
Because he don't know when to shut the hell up. Because even when after he killed Ramirez, he kept saying that nigga wasn't and Monet was like wasn't. And even when he said something to Drew, he was like he kept saying using past tense. You're giving it away, bruh. Like Kane don't think, he just acts on impulse, says whatever and does whatever and just pay for the consequences later.
Yeah, I think the main focus is going to be who killed that person at the pool, and then who killed Jabari, and then also they're probably going to have to introduce a new professor of that class. Yeah. So it's going to be a whole new character. I feel like
it is going to be a new professor because Jabari's clearly dead.
Yeah.
So.
And also, he plagiarized Tariq's papers. So
I want to see how that's
going to unfold. Another thing too is I think Jabari probably already fucking wrote about Tariq. He just needed Tariq's permission before he published that thing.
He finished that shit. He had already started it probably. And so, but now he's dead. They're going to go through his shit and see that shit. And Tariq is going to find out probably from like them finding out whatever. Oh my god.
Yeah. So.
I didn't even think about that part.
Yeah, and then a couple more things on my list about the show. Do you have a long list?
It's like 3 or 4 things.
Okay, something quick. We're already an hour and a half.
But they're all brief.
Okay, real brief. That show, the teacher's fucking dumb as shit. The teacher,
Girl, I couldn't finish it.
It's the show A Teacher. I think it's on FX, but I watched it on Hulu. And the teacher had an affair behind her husband's back with one of her students. And the bitch told one of her colleagues. Colleagues reported her ass. The bitch went to jail for like 5 years. Or how long she went to jail for?
I don't even know.
5 years or some shit like that. I don't know. 5 years.
I never got past first, second episode.
Oh, you couldn't finish it?
I think episode 2 I didn't.
Girl,
I started it and cut it off.
Girl, I'm like, why the fuck would you tell your colleague and think that's okay to tell her and she ain't gonna go report it? Like, what the fuck? That's sick.
Why is she going out drinking with fucking teenage kids and hanging out with them like she friends with them? Like, she's just fucking.
Like, what the fuck is your problem?
So you finished it? Or no?
I'm watching it now. Like, it's not, the season isn't done. It's still a show.
Oh, I didn't.
So like,
know.
I'm watching it as it goes. So the season is almost done though. But yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? But then also the woman that wrote that story. So it was a movie at first. I think it was an indie flick at first. It's also on Hulu. It's also on Hulu, and I guess the person that wrote it, they did an indie flick about it first on a real low budget, I guess. Yeah. So they changed a few things about it when it came to the show, but it's basically the same thing, and yeah. So I guess I suggest you go watch if you want to watch it. I don't know, but because it was an indie flick, it was a low budget, so the acting wasn't that great, and like the scenes and stuff wasn't that great either. So, yeah,
that show pisses me off.
So when it comes to things like that, though, when it comes to teachers fucking around with their students and stuff, who do you think is at fault? Like on that story, like who do you think is at fault? Because the kid was 18, but he's still a student.
He's still in high school,
and at that point, she was like in her 30s, I think.
And even though he was 18, he just turned 18. But He's a child. He's a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still think she's at fault.
Yeah,
because I feel like you're just preying on a kid,
right?
But at the same time, I thought he was dumb for thinking that shit was about to be real or something. But it was weird. They was like spending nights away and shit like that. It was just weird.
Yeah.
It was like
weird. And she was bold as shit.
She got a mother and 2 younger siblings. So I'm trying to figure out where you had time to spend the weekend away.
She was bold as shit for that.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. I'll talk about it more next episode, but I do want to bring this up though. One of the I went to 2 high schools, 9th and 10th, and then 11th and 12th. So the first high school I went to, after I had already left that school, but one of the teachers, I met the teacher, I came across the teacher before I left the school, but one of the teachers, he got caught fucking around with one of the 17-year-old students. Because I think he had sex with her or something like that. I don't know, but it was real nasty. It was real nasty. I think one of the other teachers that were there too was known to do that shit too, but he got caught. So he got caught fucking around with a 17-year-old student. and police found him or whatever, and like he confessed to it and stuff. So now he's on the sex offender registry. He actually lives not too far from where I live at right now, and he's a registered sex offender. And of course he lost his job and stuff, so you can't like really work anywhere no more, like around kids and like that. But I was wondering, like, because on the show, she can't really work around kids, of course. And she was saying how I can't go to PTA because she had remarried. The lady on the show, she had remarried and had kids and stuff. And she was talking about how she can't go to PTA meetings and things like that. And you can't like have like any old job no more. Nope. But when it comes to sex offenders, you can still have like a warehouse job or whatever the fuck. And I was Googling some things, and I think you could. So I think the person, the man that got caught up at the school my old school. I think he's a realtor now, but I think he's a realtor now. I was doing some Googling. I think he's a realtor now, and I think I found his realtor profile, but he doesn't have his picture up.
Cause he don't want you to see.
Yeah.
Dang.
But that shit'll change your life.
It sucks the boy that's on that same list.
He's a sex offender? Mm-hmm. Wow. Who he fuck with?
I don't know. I told you before, he was on that DMV like rape blitz page.
Oh shit.
He's like actually on there, but we and him never did anything. Thank you, Jesus. But it never got to that point. I was in high school. I was like, I think I was probably still a virgin when I talked to him, but he was really cute, and he lived in like Georgetown. So he had like money, and but he he's on the sex offender list now, and it was a bunch of comments like about what he had done to these girls. I was like, that's fucked up.
Like
that could have been me.
The thing is like. The teacher, he was married with kids. He was married with kids, actually, yeah. So I'm like, damn, it's like, and I think he might still be, I don't know if he remarried, but he might still be with the same wife.
How can you marry him, though?
Huh?
I couldn't marry somebody that's a
virgin. Oh yeah, if you got remarried.
Yeah,
but the lady on the show, she got remarried. So I guess, I don't know.
I couldn't do that.
I don't know. Me neither.
I mean, and there are things like people, I've seen instances of people where like it'd be a couple and they like have sex in a car in like a park or something like that, and then they get on the list for shit like that.
Oh really?
Yeah, you can get on that list for
even
shit
even if you're of age.
Yeah, just for being, because it's a park, it's a public area where kids play. So like so you can get on there for shit like that too. So it depends on the situation as well. But like if it was something like that, then okay, like I'm not about to sit here and judge you. But if you real life out here like you grown and you like children, you have psychological issues and you need fucking help.
I always think it's real nasty when like male teachers like lust after their like female students.
Yeah. Like that's weird. You like it's grown women out here
and vice versa too, but it's still just is really weird.
Yeah, vice versa. Yeah, but it's weird. Period. I see what you mean.
Yeah, but because I brought that up because I came across him actually when I used to work at JCPenney's part-time.
I remember that.
I used to work there part-time like a couple years ago actually. And he actually came to my register. I know he didn't recognize me at all. I recognized him, but he didn't recognize me. Because I wasn't his student. He taught a grade above me. When I was there, he always taught a grade above me. Okay. And I never was his student, but I knew him. I saw him. And I was like, oh shit, what's his name? And he was paying his wife's JCPenney's credit card bill. And I knew it was him because it was his last name on the card. So I don't know if it was the same wife or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that shit is embarrassing.
It is. And he probably didn't, I'm sure he didn't even recognize you or know that you knew because you weren't his student.
And another thing too is like he still lives in the area. And so like people are going to know you.
People are going to recognize
you or something. You're going to bump into students. You're going to see, if you shop in the same area that you taught in, you're going to see students at these stores and things like that. And then also like, guess what? He was like, he was trying to be like kind of short with me. I was like, oh, what is he looking at? He's like, yeah, my wife put it right. Here you go. Here you go. He was trying to like,
hurry up and go back in the house. Get the hell out of there. That's embarrassing. But you did it to yourself. I have to tell you. I would be so embarrassed to go out places and be recognized.
But he was nice though. I feel he was nice, but yeah, of course he was nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah. And then the act on Hulu. Girl, I didn't watch. I think I need to watch maybe 1 or 2 more episodes. But girl, I'm triggered. I'm triggered because of the lie, and the damn mother is so just sick and manipulative.
She is.
But then also, I'm triggered by the damn boy she met online. He's so creepy and weird.
He's weird-ish. Like, why? How do you even like this nigga?
I'm so triggered by him.
But I mean, that was her first interaction with somebody outside of her mother. Number 1, and then number 2, a boy. Like, she probably any type of affection like that. She just just wanted all that shit. Because her mother had her thinking she was like a 12-year-old girl or some shit like that. First of all, and she's like 18.
And that damn little squeaky voice that she makes, it's just like.
Oh my god, yeah, I don't like it. It's like voice. When Ariana Grande was on Victorious.
Yeah, it's that. So I don't know. I don't know, girl. It's just I know that. So I'm at the part where they already killed the mom already. So they're on the run.
Yeah,
they're on the run. But yeah, it's just triggering to me. It's just like, I don't want to watch this shit no more. It's case that, and then also I'm rewatching Sons of Anarchy on Hulu. If you want to,
I said I was going to do that.
Do it. It's a
good show. Because I never like. I think I saw it from the beginning, but I never kept watching. So
watch it.
I literally just said over the weekend. I think I'm gonna watch Sons of Anarchy.
Watch it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So let's do that.
Okay. Great. And then that's all for my shows.
Okay. Let me pull my phone out. All right. Yeah, so first off, okay. I know you probably didn't watch it, but that movie Soul, the Disney movie.
Oh, I mean to watch that.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it yet, but I'm meaning to.
I love that movie. I like those movies because I watched Inside Out before, and that's also a Disney movie. I like those concepts where Inside Out is about being about your feelings and things like that. But I like the ways that these Disney movies explain the shit for the kids to understand. So like with this movie, the guy died at some point, so they kind of explain what happens after that in a way for kids to understand.
Why the fuck you talking about what the fuck happened?
Everybody knows. I thought everybody knew that.
What, Inside Out?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know anybody died. The fuck?
You never saw the trailer?
No.
Why you didn't see the trailer?
I never saw the trailer. I never saw the movie at all. I just saw about it on Twitter. I saw pictures on Twitter. I was like, let me watch
I thought you saw the trailer. Everybody knows that. Well, how about you didn't see the trailer? The whole world seen the trailer. Okay, so anyway, I like how they explain what happens after you die and what have you. And just like the movie Coco, the Day of the Dead shit, they kind of explain that. I just like how they explain to kids easier for them to understand. But it's a really good movie. And just teaches you to follow your dreams. I think everybody, if you got Disney Plus or just internet in general, go find a movie and just watch it. It's really good. And it's an all-black cast. And it was really good. I love it. I'm going to watch it again. Next. Okay, so have you seen on Netflix, they just put a show on there called Dare Me?
No.
Okay. It started off on USA, I believe. I remember when it was like in 2019. I remember when it came out. I started to watch it, but you know how when things start off slow, what do? I cut the shit off because I'm impatient. So I forgot all about it at this point when they just put it on there like over the weekend or something. And so I forgot all about it at this point. And then once I saw like the first episode, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this show. But I finished it today and it's actually really good. It gives me Euphoria vibes in a way. Because it's about, I don't know none of the people's names in that show. It gives me Euphoria vibes because the main characters are cheerleaders, and they're like at that same like age, like 16, 17 years old, and it's a bunch of sex, drugs, alcohol, glitter, and shit. So those are the vibes that I get like the Euphoria vibes from. However, then it's kind of like a murder mystery show. So obviously somebody dies at some point, but nobody knows. It ended on a cliffhanger.
There's a lot of white girls in this thing.
Where nobody knows what the fuck happened.
I Googled it.
And one thing I will say about this show that kind of annoys me. Sorry. It is a lot of white girls, and there's like one girl. She looks like she's Spanish to me, but she's supposed to be like a mixed black and white girl. And then the girl who was like cheer captain, her name is Beth. Her best friend was Addie, which is a black girl. And but the thing, at first it comes off like everybody's just following this little white girl around, and I didn't like how like Addie was just always on the back burner or whatever. But that kind of irritated me. But the story's good, so you get over it. Yeah. So it's a murder mystery. It's really interesting, and so it looks like the way it ends, it looks like it's going to be a season 2. But then so I looked it up and. USA was like they never planned on doing it, so I don't know if USA just put it on there or if Netflix. I don't think Netflix bought it, but I don't know if they plan to. I don't know what's happening. So I'm trying to see. I heard rumors that there might be a season 2. Then I heard that they're not doing it. So I don't know what the fuck's happening. But everybody, if you click on the hashtag on there or look up the hashtag, everybody's like, bitch, I need the season 2. That shit was good. It's really good.
All right, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it's only like 10 episodes.
Oh, what's the name? Horizon Gardelia, her. This girl right here. I think
that's the black girl.
I think she played on The Get Down. She black. She's Dominican, I think, in real life.
Okay, yeah, that's the one who was like best.
She is known
friend.
for a breakout role. Mylene Cruz on The Get Down.
I never watched The Get Down, but I heard it was good, and then it got canceled, so I didn't watch it.
She's 24. Let me see.
Very pretty girl. Very pretty girl.
Let me see. Oh, she went to the Met Gala. Look like. Let me see.
Oh, she out
Early
here.
life.
She out here.
Oh, she Cuban. I was close.
Okay.
Her father, Juan Carlos, is a reggae musician of Cuban descent. Her mother, Venice Pink, of Jamaican descent. Yeah, she's definitely black.
Yep. She's black.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it then. I actually stopped paying my Netflix because I was tired of paying it. But I think I'm gonna just try to piggyback off my grandma because my grandma got Xfinity in it. They have the Netflix in her Xfinity package. I'm gonna
just use hers. Fuck it.
Because I'm tired. I'm about to buy Amazon Prime again.
So yeah, use that money
to that. These goddamn. I pay for Stars already and shit. Girl, I'm tired.
Okay, so are you done with talking about Jeremy?
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that, and I still have to watch Your Honor as well.
Yes, watch Your Honor.
And it's another show with this. About it. It's another show with the I forgot this nigga name, but because on Xfinity, if you go on certain shows, it shows you suggestions at the bottom, and it's another show. It's a show called something, but the black nigga that played in Invisible Man. The black nigga, he played in Invisible Man, the police officer, and he also played in Straight Compton. He played Ren, DJ Ren, I think, or something like that, or
I remember the DJ.
Some Renzo rolling in the bench. Yeah, he played Ren. He played Renzo.
Nigga?
No, the black nigga, dark skin nigga. He played Ren on Straight Compton, and then he played the black nigga on Invisible Man. And he played some other shit. What the fuck that nigga name is? I forget.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, it's a show that he got that I'm gonna watch. It's him and a white man. I forgot the damn name, but
Okay, I'm looking at the kid. Aldous Hodge. Him?
Yes, him.
I remember
he
him.
let me click on him right now.
Aldous Hodge.
And then he plays in the show. He sure did play on Underground. It's called City on the Hill.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think where I seen him at.
Yeah, it's called City on the Hill, and he played. It's a show on Showtime called City in the Hill, with him and Kevin Bacon that I'm gonna watch as well. Yeah, I'm gonna watch. It's
out already.
It's out already. Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at it because I like him.
It came out last year.
I like him a lot. I'm gonna watch that
because it came under the suggestions of Your Honor. I'm gonna watch that shit because I love me some Kevin Bacon and this black man, this fine ass black man.
Yes, I'm gonna watch that for sure.
So yeah, and then
I got one more shit.
Go ahead.
Okay. City on a Hill. I'm definitely gonna watch that. Okay, I just want to talk about Nocturnal Animals really fast. First off, I thought I was watching the wrong movie when I started it because I had to go find it on the internet, first of all. So I'm like, maybe they showing me the wrong thing. But I said, let me keep watching for a minute. And they were showing all these like BBW white girls, because she's the wife was as an artist. Mm-hmm. So at the gallery, they were showing all these videos of it was all these big white girls like naked with hats on and pom-poms and shit. Mm-hmm. And I was confused though, because I was like, what the fuck? Is this even the right movie? Mm-hmm. So I was thrown off. Yeah. But then I was like, oh yeah, she's an artist at the gallery, whatever. I just had to say I was just like, what the fuck? I was about to cut that shit off. So I really like the movie a lot. I like all of the how do I say?
What?
I just like all of the symbolism it had. Cause she was reading the book the whole time, but I like just how all the symbolism in general, just everything. How I can't even remember everything.
What? The movie is a good movie.
It's
a good movie. It has a lot of hidden meanings. The movie is just one big metaphor.
It is.
It's one big metaphor. Yeah.
He did piss me off when, and I told you
before.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Mm-hmm. We have a couple episodes back. We talked about how underrated he is. Y'all should check that out.
Yeah. Just Google his name. You'll see all the movies.
Jake Gyllenhaal is like that. Mm-hmm. So he pissed me off because I don't think he fought enough for his family at all.
Yep.
that was like, that really pisses me off. I wanted to cut it off. I was so mad. I feel like they fought more than he did. Yeah. But Unlock,
because he was in. That's the thing. Like you gotta really be like, you don't gotta be a tough person, but you gotta do something. You gotta be brave enough, because I can tell he's not. I can tell like him as a person, like in that scene, in that moment, him as a man, he wasn't very confrontational at all. You could tell
he wasn't.
And so I guess when he gets faced with confrontation, he gets like shook up. He shuts down. So I think at that moment, he was kind of scared, and he was in shock. He was in shock, but he was also shutting down.
But I just feel like as a parent, like, you're not about to fuck with my child.
I ain't going out with a fight. Without a fight.
And my thing is, if you even lose the fight, I'm gonna still respect you, because you still getting back down.
Because he could have did. Like, I mean, even though it was 3-on-3. But it was 3 men against 1 man and 2 women.
And I understand that.
But still, like, y'all all could fuck that nigga up
at the same time. Try it, like, attempt. If y'all try, even, like, you know what I'm saying? That's something.
And then on top of that, like, when movies and shit, when they be driving on down them damn long ass deserted ass roads, man, that shit be scary as fuck. You gotta have a gun in the car or something with you,
because you don't know nobody.
You gotta have a gun with you.
The damn country, them damn hillbillies. But I like, even at the beginning when she like opened the book and like cut her, she got a paper cut, and I was just like, okay.
You said what?
When like I remember like the beginning, I was thinking of like symbolism and like metaphor and stuff, and I thought about the part when she first opened the book and she got a paper cut, and I'm like, okay. So then I look back and I was like, okay, so that's how deep the book about to cut her ass, because she got a fucking paper cut at the very beginning. And I was wondering why they made that such a they made it so dramatic that she got a fucking paper cut. But then later on I saw why. I loved how reading the book, you could tell she kind of was like falling back for him again. But then he stood her up at the fucking end. And I was just, I didn't think he was going to stand her up though. Did you, when you first saw it? I didn't think he was. I thought he was going to show up. But then once I saw he was like late and she kept saying that, I was like, okay. But I thought he was going to show up and like tell her about herself. He wanted to teach her as
a lesson.
I thought he was going to just tell her about herself though.
No, he did. Him not showing up told her about herself.
Yeah, that was enough. It's a really good movie. Even down to the artwork in the movie gave messages throughout of it. It was like it was a big ass painting that said like revenge.
The fact that that was only just that whole thing with the man and the kids or whatever, the wife and the kid, and the whole abduction of his wife and the kid and stuff. Like, I'm glad it gives me a little bit of ease that it was just a story that he wrote, but that shit was still tough.
That movie had me like on the edge of my seat. Like, I remember I was really tired because I just watched the whole thing over because it had been months since I even started it. So I watched the whole thing
How did you watch it?
They put it on. It's on Netflix now, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Netflix or Hulu, one of them jumps. But I randomly saw that they put it on there. I was like, oh, bet I don't gotta go find it on the internet again. So yeah.
You said what?
I was happy that I didn't have to go find it on the internet again and like watch it, because I had to watch it off my laptop, and then the AirPlay was tripping. It was too much. So now I'm gonna tell y'all. I think it's Netflix though.
Might be Netflix. Yeah, I haven't paid my Netflix in like a week, so I don't have. That's gonna have to be on hold because I'm not paying that. And the price was going up too. Fuck that shit. You
with your grandmother's.
I'm about to. I'll be feeling bad.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, y'all. So if y'all haven't seen it, look up Nocturnal Animals on Netflix. Featuring Jake Gyllenhaal and what's the wife's name? Ex-wife's name? I forgot.
Her name is Amy Adams. But I need to freaking buy that goddamn
what?
Amazon Prime, bitch, because they got some good shit on there.
Yeah, they do. It's this movie called Uncle Frank I want to watch.
On Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I keep saying I'm going to watch it, but I never do. It's just like it looks like a funny like family story, but like the uncle, he's actually, it's like based back in the day, and I think the niece came to stay with him or visit him or something, but she didn't know the whole time he gay. He been living with this nigga like all these years, and I guess she just thought that they were friends when she was younger.
Oh, shit.
And so now she they're white, and she's like a teenager or something now. So now she's realizing like, oh, he was gay this whole time. I didn't know that. But like Uncle Frank, cool as shit. Like
a comedy or something.
Yeah, I think it's like a family like comedy type of movie. But
I think I saw a trailer in it.
It looked interesting. I said I was gonna watch it.
That's all for your shows?
Yeah, that's it. I didn't even mean to bring up Uncle
Frank. All right, I'm gonna go into the movies. First off, I was scrolling on Twitter just now, and it says that Kim and Kanye are getting a divorce.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
so, that's fine.
This is what Page 6 has just reported, but Page they be kind of wrong sometimes. Page 6. Oh, Complex reported it too. Okay.
Oh, it's real.
Okay, getting into what?
Because he had been already thinking about it and was going to work on
page
it.
6. Okay. And
he was already.
Yeah, they were trying to work on it because they were photographed together a couple times.
Yeah.
On vacations and shit with
her divorce is never. I mean, her marriage is never last, child.
Oh, but this one lasted a long time.
This is her long. Yes, this is the longest. But
she got 4 or 5 kids out of this marriage. So, damn. Yeah, it's Kanye crazy, man.
But I don't think there's a Kardashian curse or anything.
Because he was crazy with Amber. He was crazy. This is mom.
Yeah, it is.
A combination of that. Yeah. Was he ever in therapy?
It don't seem like he went to therapy at all. He needs to.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, because shit. Like, that's crazy.
Like, I feel like he's just holding a lot of that shit in. He need to go talk to somebody.
Yeah, and one more thing before I get to my music part. I only got like one song to talk about. But, yeah, this whole thing with, like, Caesar from Black Ink Crew and his daughter, like, all of a sudden, like, the Shade Room is doing, like, this press rollout of, like, the
I kept scrolling.
But I'm just saying, like, you know what, look, Black Ink Crew probably coming back and they just need it. I think, honestly, you know, Shade Room do be having some good tea, but I be thinking sometimes this Viacom be paying them or something because ain't no way.
That one, they be just needing shit to post. But it's just like when I saw that and I kept scrolling, I didn't even bother.
This is definitely gonna be on the next season of Black Ink Crew.
Oh, for sure.
And they just put that shit on Netflix as well. But anyway,
yeah, but they put like the first 2 seasons, which is weird.
And I went back to rewatch that damn Duchess interview on Breakfast Club. That shit is gold. But anywho, yeah. So on to the music real quick. So Ally and AJ released a explicit version of Potential Breakup Song.
I saw you posted it.
Mm-hmm.
I still love them.
Me too. And they also they still release music. And they released before the Potential Breakup Song. They released they recently released a single called Slow Dance, and I love the video. Watch the video. It's really cool. It's really cool. Like I really see. You know, I always joke about how Disney Channel loves to make people come out with an album, but I was never mad at them for coming out with an album. No, they're actually musicians.
Yeah, they're actually talented.
Yeah, so
no shade.
Yeah, so no shade to the other Disney Channel stars, but yeah, they I love them so much, and I'm really glad that they still make music, and I'm really glad that it feels like their growth seems very genuine. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love their visuals for sure. I definitely want to go to an Ally and AJ concert.
They look the same too. Like they mind their business, and that's why the fuck they still look the same.
Yeah. So
good for them.
That's all for me for the music.
I have no music.
Okay, cool.
At all.
Yeah. Well, that's it for episode 82 of Heard the Podcast, and once again, Happy New Year. And yeah, hopefully I'll be sharing some good news with you guys involving my career. Within the next couple episodes. I'm working hard out here because 2021 was a bitch. Trying to 2020 was a bitch, and I just, I'm trying to rebuild myself. Lord, help me, Jesus. But yeah. So anyway, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Heard the Podcast. Make sure you guys listen to us on all podcast streaming platforms. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, HER_D the podcast. Is that it? All right, y'all. We out. Bye.